That's right. We're live. Me, Irvin Seabrook, the man with the short hands. Listen, it seemed like it wasn't that long ago that we were away, but guess what, y'all? September the 10th, my 55th birthday is coming up. The football gods are gonna give me the gift of those. Oh, we got Ty on the show. We got Ty in the house with us tonight. Ty, what's up, man?
Ty Diddy.
Ty on the show.
And he come over to San Francisco 49ers.
What's happening, fellas?
Ty, what's going on? Hey,
look, he done got the silver going. Look at him. Look at him.
Hey, most of us will give some of that money. Ty, everything good? Ty, can you hear me?
I think he's trying to get adjusted.
Must be trying to get it adjusted. Yeah. It's like, I tell you, that time rolled around really quickly, man. We're back here again, and it's football time. So whatever you guys have been going through in the off season, whatever happened to your team last year, you can go ahead and just put it in Twilight Zone. Everybody starts off fresh this week. That's right. You don't cry you cried all summer. You've been crying all summer. Stop crying. What Slick Rick said, don't cry. Dry your eyes. That's right, we back. It's officially, baby. How Rick said.
Don't cry, dry your eyes.
Dry your eyes.
Ty came on tonight because they signed Nick Bosa today.
That's right.
Hey, could y'all hear that music just now?
Nope.
Well, I'm over here looking crazy, getting hyped up. Nobody can hear that music but me. You see me over there doing all that. I was playing music. Man, this thing acting up. Hold on. But yeah, man, how you feel about that, Ty?
Oh, I'm happy.
Absolutely. You didn't want to start the season without Bosa.
No. Don't want to do that, man.
No, you didn't want to. And then you don't want him to get a bad taste in his mouth.
No.
Of course he come back and play, but he hold out for his money, and of course he knew he was going to get his money. And hey, with the NFL, not for long, you better get your money while you can.
Yeah, you got to get your money, man, especially this day and age, man. Injuries come quick.
You got to get your money while you can, because, man, the running backs, Bo, the way they do the running backs is just not right.
It's horrible.
I don't understand that. And the Raiders, I was just hoping the Raiders say they wanted to trade that guy, because let me tell you something. That guy is an animal. He's in his prime, but they was like stringing him out, and then what they're doing down there in Indianapolis, man, to Taylor.
Them guy want another high draft pick, man.
Yeah, but the Dolphins and who else? They were about to make him the richest running back in football. The guy's a good. He's a good running back.
Yeah, but the guys throwing the ball nowadays, man, they think they can just put anybody back there and get a couple of yards and they happy.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, that's not so, because you can have a game that's 45, and you keep losing every week because But I tell you what really football, it grinds it out, is moving those chains.
Yeah,
moving those chains. Hey, I don't see nobody. And the old Belichick used to do it. Old Jimmy Johnson used to do it. Time of possession. I don't even hear nobody talk about time of possession no more.
They want it to be about scoring, man.
I don't hear nobody talking about time of possession no more.
All they want to see is a bunch of points, man.
They don't even talk about time of possession. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. We were expecting, and she hadn't got here yet, Michelle Ranger from the league She's supposed to be coming by, and we got a special guest next week. The mayor of Steeler Nation say he coming after they beat the 49ers. So I guess if it's contingent on that, we might not see him.
That's what he said, Ty.
That boy said down in the height, we ain't gonna see him.
He said we gotta introduce him and everything.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll make him a nice video. Listen, either way, I'll make a nice video, but my senses tell me that Pickett, he ain't Wilson. He gonna have the front line over him. Hey, Pickett, that's the weak point right there for them.
Now, I'm gonna tell you, if they have somebody get the ball to Pickens, that boy is nice out there, man. In the wide out.
He's a beast. Now the coach. Now you know, I love, of course, Pittsburgh's coach. Yeah. But you know, your coach is an offensive guru.
Yeah.
You know, he's an offensive guru.
Yeah.
And we're gonna talk about Trey Lance a little bit later in the show. You know, we talk about Trey a little later in the show. yeah. Because I think the boy said, well, if I was Dak Prescott, boy, somebody tell me Dak Prescott had put in an application at Walmart today. With Jerry is squirrely, boy. That's a squirrely little joke. He real.
I feel bad for Dak though, man.
I do too, man. Because I mean, 2 back-to-back.
He gets scrutinized more than any quarterback.
Yeah, I got something I'm going to show about him here.
And I do agree with that one. He gets a lot of. He takes a bulk of the hit.
Yeah, 2 12-win seasons, and the season before last, everybody forget, but I don't forget, we sweep the NFC East.
Yeah.
We swept them.
Yeah.
And I think his record against the NFC East is like what, 27-4? Come on, man.
Is you don't want them. Who you gonna get? They come in there and where they gonna win like that?
They never answered. Nobody ever answers that question when I asked them that.
Let me tell you something. If they think that Cooper Rush is going to do it, let me tell you something. I've been ready to put him on something smoking and keep Grab.
Hey, I think that was y'all worst decision. I think Greer.
I like Grab. I like Grab better than Cooper Rush. Now, I like Grab. You know. Yeah. Grab be hanging out with Dak, and hey, Dak be calling them plays. You know. But we gonna see what we gonna see. Like an old man told me one time, we gonna see how the cat lay a tail. You know, after a while. That's an old one right there now.
Oh yeah.
We see how the cat lays his tail, but we're gonna go ahead and get it started, man. We're gonna check out our promo. I got the promo here for Michelle. I guess I ain't gonna hold it back because dang, you know, I ain't gonna hold the promo back because next week it'll be old. But hey, we're gonna go ahead and get it started, and we're gonna jump into the show. So now, you know, we're gonna get we expecting Bam Mav to be rolling up in here after a while. So
hey, long as he ain't out in the middle of nowhere, we all right.
No, he home.
Okay.
He home. So he should be rolling up after a while. So we're gonna go ahead and get our show started. That balloon going, and then we can go ahead now. That's right. This is a bona fide product of not the NFL because they ain't paying us. If they were paying us now, you know, that'd definitely be a bona fide product, but it's not a bona fide product of the NFL. And now, Irvin, guys, I just want to take it back a little bit. You know, we got this new, like the old people say, got this newfangled music. I want to take it back a little bit tonight. I want to take it back a little bit on the music. I don't own the rights to any of this music, but this is how I'm feeling tonight. this is how I'm feeling. This is how I'm feeling. So I want to take it back every time. So here's our promo. Season 3, Lil James Brown tonight. Lil James Brown, Lil James Brown. Get a little James Brown, boy. Lil James Brown. Boy, James said, "Get down with my girlfriend." That ain't right, boy.
The big payback.
No, James was the one getting right. James was the one getting down with people's girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. With that process, him and Prince, they got better hair than your gal. That's right. James was definitely doing it. Let me. I look so low here. Let me go ahead and bring this up a little bit. Yeah, elevate me a little bit there. I'm on star. All right. So first of all, how did your team do? How your team looking? I don't like preseason. We lost two potentially really, two really good players in preseason. And I was really looking forward to those two guys being able to play this year. Then we got rid of Isaiah Land. I didn't like that, but I guess you can't keep everybody. But I would have got rid of Ball. Ball got hurt. Ball would have been gone. Yeah, he would have been gone with the ball and hitch. But how'd your team do? What you saw in preseason, what you did get to see, Ty, did you guys get better from last year?
I think where we were supposed to get better at, they signed the right guard, but that guy seemed like he about worse than Dan McClinchy when it comes to pass blocking. So, that's where the weak spot is at. The left side is solid. You got Williams over there. The other guard is solid. But that right guard, oh, man, he's like a damn running faucet, man. Hey, unless he get better overnight. Hey, it looked bad over there, man. And,
hey, Cornell, I got to step out for about 15 minutes. I'll be back.
Go ahead, Irv. You good? Yeah. You good? Me and Ty hold it down. Me and Ty hold it down. But yeah, man. Yeah, you seem like a running faucet, huh?
Yeah, man. He was supposed to be pretty decent, man. But the two games I watched for a little bit of, he didn't look too. He didn't look good to me, man.
He ain't look good at all.
Like I said, that's the weak spot was last year. Those guys, McClinchy got a lot of penalties, and guys were just bowling him over, man. And he was supposed to be a top-notch guard, But I guess age just caught up with him.
Yeah, and like we talked about it earlier, we come from that smash mouth football age.
Yeah, man.
And that's what I like football like that. I like it in the mud and the dirt. I like it when the snow is out, them guys is playing.
You got to grind
I like to see them run that ball, grind it out. And but these teams are getting away from it, even pulling the read option out.
Yeah,
which I thought was just like nuts to me. Pulling out the read option.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's going through all of football. I went to a high school football game a couple of weeks ago. I was so disappointed, man. These guys trying to run this damn 4 wide receiver. The quarterback can't throw the ball 5 yards. He ain't got no protection. Man, put your fullback back there. And you got to work with what you got. They trying to run this offense, but they don't have the people for it, And it's hurting these kids.
Yeah.
It's hurting them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's hurting them.
So that thing had me so disappointed. It was just ridiculous, man. And it's just like I went to that Clemson game the other night. If Clemson would have put a fullback in there, they was running the ball. They can move the ball running it, but they want to spread it out. They don't have no receivers no game breakers. So nobody running past no corners. You can't even open the field up, man. It was just ridiculous out there, man.
Well, we knew that their recruiting was gonna come back to haunt him after a while, and
he don't want to go to the portal. He don't want the kids to get no money. Well, guy, you ain't gonna win no games.
Yeah, and had a mass exodus of people from the team.
Yeah.
My man, Kason Carter joining us. Kason Carter, what's up? Kason Carter says preseason is an extended vacation for a majority of them guys. Their mindset is still in Cancun or Jamaica sipping margaritas.
Yeah. Yeah, especially the starters, man. Especially the starters.
Absolutely. That's no lie.
And I think that's where, the way they cut it, where you can't. That's where a lot of these injuries is coming from, man. These guys not hitting, So once they get hit, they get out there and do a little running. They blowing a hamstring or pulling a groin. Versus when they used to practice and hit, you ain't see all these hamstring injuries, man.
No, man.
Groin injuries.
No.
And it seemed like every week somebody said it's about 5 or 6 people gonna miss games this week because of hamstrings.
Hamstring, yeah. We had Tyler Smith.
He's got I saw that. Yeah,
and that's not good.
And a hamstring takes a long time to heal, man. That's something you got to just let heal. You try to come back with it, it just don't never heal right, man. And
absolutely.
So that, like I said, something got to happen, man.
Absolutely. I just saw something crazy, man. I gotta share this. Let me see, where's this? But I tell you, this thing, I better not push the wrong button because this thing will fight me, boy. To put this show on tonight, hey, the podcast god must be angry with me. You shall not podcast this year. You shall not podcast. I'm serious, man. Yeah. I'm serious, and I'm slow too, boy. Listen, I feel like I don't know, boy. Hey, and I ain't gonna say that. I was getting ready to say something and that's not nice, and I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. I'm mind my manners. I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Dog, I can't remember how this shit. Oh, no, that's presentation. Oh, extra can't. No, share the screen. They share the screen under something. Boy, these people dirty, boy. One time share the screen used to be by itself. Now they got to hide under something.
Hey, man, I don't even like messing with none of that stuff, man. But you get these young kids, man, they do that thing so fast.
Oh, absolutely, man. Absolutely. I saw an article in Yahoo Sports, and I like this article. Cowboys crash course with ex-Navy SEAL whom Dak Prescott recruited to help end Super Bowl drought. Them boy done bring the Navy SEAL in. So I guess they said them boy bring the Navy SEAL in. Hey, and I also to tell you about a good show, man. Lioness.
Yeah.
Oh, cat. Listen, every week they got me ready to go join the Navy SEAL.
No, you don't want to do that.
Huh? I wanted to go in the Marine Corps for the uniform, for the blood stripe on the pants.
Yeah, okay. You better go buy a uniform. Something wrong with them guys, man.
Somebody told me that too, boy. But I tell you what.
I'm telling you, I dealt with some guys, man, in the Marines, man. You know, we did some stuff with them. Them guys special, man.
It's special.
You know, I mean, we was in training, we taking classes. So it was 4 of them, you know, and they came to Army school. And we went to the break area, and they didn't have no more benches, nothing to sit down. So the one guy was the higher ranking all of them. Them guys got on their hands and knees so this joker sit on their back, man. So y'all lost y'all mind.
Sitting on their back?
He sat on their back. They got on all 4s so this joker could have a seat.
Well, they turned the man to a picnic bench?
Hey, man. Them guys, they different, man. They disciplined, man. I'll give them that. Compared to what we was in the Army, they real disciplined.
So your boy, I could just imagine, boy, somebody sitting on my back, boy. You can tell me you have back problem now.
Well, yeah, Joker, you be without a seat. I tell some Joker, I'm lucky I made it 20 years, man. Some of the things I told some of them people, I probably should have been out long before I
boy want to recline and everything.
Hey, man, look. But
so he's got a crash course with the Navy SEAL. Said former Army Ranger and Lieutenant Colonel stood before them, the Silver Star, 6 Bronze Stars he's earned in combat, spoke loudly, even as Brian Kitching spoke softly. The first words out of his mouth, February 11th, 2024. The day of this season's Super Bowl, setting the tone for the 3-day mental performance workshop that Dak Prescott organized in July for his teammates. This wasn't simply a handful of starters meeting up to run routes and review their plays. Yes, that happened too. This was a broader, more culturally focused clinic that no coach or team staffer influenced. Prescott emerged from the Cowboys' second straight postseason loss to the San Francisco. I didn't even want to say this.
That go on, say it, man.
To the San Francisco 49ers. I forgot my sounds. Nobody can hear my sounds but me. Irv is back. Irv is back. Hey, Irv.
Yo.
Hey, while you were gone, man, I ran across an article. The Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott brought a Navy SEAL in to talk to them. Hey, I'm going to tell you now, you know, Jimmy Johnson was a master psychologist. His major was psychology in school. That was his major. Football is so mental. It's such a mental thing. Because when you stop and you think about it, you look at the Cleveland Browns, you look at all these people with all these players. All these guys are pro players. But there's some teams, they just perform so badly. They look like the Bad News Bears out there. They look like you want to say, na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na-na-na. You know, but I mean, it's mental. Because it's like, some people have a killer instinct. You know? And some people, if they get the ball in the last quarter, you know they're going to kill you. Bro, you know, I don't like them, but you know if Aaron Rodgers get the ball, hey, and you don't get to him, you know he's going to break your back. If Tom Brady get time, you know he's going to kill you. You know? There's just some people that just, I cringe to say that just now. Ugh. Did I say Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady and Joe Montana?
Yeah.
They'll kill you. Kassan Carter says Navy SEAL is another level of discipline, honor, courage, tight-lipped on everything from one serving now and former members outside uniform. You would never know they're SEALs. Yep. Dang, Kassan, you a SEAL?
No.
Boy, hey, Melo Prelo Castillo. What's up, cuz? What's happening? Can y'all hear that?
Mella, what's
Y'all hear
going
that?
on, Mella?
Did y'all hear that? Y'all hear that applause?
Nah, man, I ain't hear no applause, man.
Man, hold on, man. But hey, look, hey, like a girl told me one time, boy, hey, you must be got technical difficulty, honey.
Yeah.
You got a technical difficulty. Hold on, man. Let me check my audio.
You done knock Urban out?
Ah, I see what the thing is. Let's see here. Well, fight. Go ahead now.
Oh, there you go.
Oh boy, but don't mess with me. But let me learn now. You know, there was one time, Melaprella Castillo in the house. Kassan Carter said, "Look, no, I was in supply unit supporting them guys." All right, Kassan, yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, boy. Hey, but listen, man, if you become a Navy SEAL, boy, if you've been Navy SEAL, I knock Irvin out.
Yeah, you knock Urban out, man.
You sure I knocked Irvin out? Irvin ain't went back to the pot or something like that. Irvin, I think Irvin eat dinner.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Irvin might be dinner, boy. Yeah, something wrong with that because I'm hungry.
I just ate before I came on here, boy.
He making my stomach growl. Yeah, it's another form of discipline. I'm gonna read that article off.
Yeah, it is, man. It is, and you know, that's good. You know, that's something a leader do. You know, Dak know he need to do something to get all those guys on the same sheet of music, man.
They've got to turn the corner. Well, you know, against you guys last year, they played a better game than the year before. But our wide receiver, you know, they don't set him up for success because you take away Cooper.
Yeah.
All right.
That was dumb.
That's dumb. That's dumb because you helping out the opposing defenses.
Yeah.
You take away Cooper.
Yeah.
You can't take away Cooper.
Man,
that's not running you got. So now you got somebody can take the top off the defense again. But you know what the thing is? You know what the problem is? I'm gonna tell you what the problem is. The problem is mismanagement and coaching.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna say it like that too. It's mismanagement and it's coaching. That's always been the problem. You know, when I knew that those guys ain't know what they talking about, because you know, when I heard him say out of his mouth that running a football team is like running a football team is like drilling oil. It's like I said, no, sir. I said, how you compare 4th and 10 to drilling crude? I said, yeah, you're a smart guy and you're resourceful and you're business savvy, but football is totally different.
Oh yeah.
That's a totally different. I mean, you ain't got you don't have to be motivated to go drill oil, because listen, you go out there because you're getting paid. But in football, not only do you have to be motivated, you have to be able to execute and execute against who? Other pros.
But dealing with that oil, you're gonna let people that know what they're doing do it, because Joe gonna get hurt out there.
Yeah.
So he need to have the same thing with let the coaches do their job.
Yeah. Or plus, I'm gonna be on lunch break anyway. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna come around there every now. I would do something now. Hey, if I've been there for a while, I'm just gonna drive the truck after a while. I'm gonna let you know. Once that boy give me a truck, I'm gonna come to the job site every now and then. and this is for you, Willie Snipe, for dropping me off way out there, almost in the woods on them days. And I thought you was coming back for me at Santa Cooper, and I didn't see you till 12 o'clock for lunch, Willie Snipe.
That's it.
But I guarantee you wouldn't do it the next week. You got me the first week when I got there, but you ain't get me no more.
I'm telling you, them cat had me out there. I worked out at Santa Cooper one summer, man. You know, I used to go out there with the crew, Mr. Manigault, Reverend Manigault, man. We used to go paint them doggone power station. Man, Mr. Manigault wouldn't ground that thing sometime, man. I think, you know, the static being there. Man, I know I shouldn't have cursed the Rev like that, but boy, I said something. It was already hot out there.
But listen, Put that static. Hey, listen, that static is ain't nothing to deal with, man.
No, man.
Nah, man, that static get the best with, man. You go out there, you can't play around.
But I know, boy, I had to apologize to him one day, man. I said some words to that man, and Rem Manigault, he just sit there and won't say too much. So I know I shouldn't talk to that man like that. But it was hot. We go down to Hilton Head, man, be out there in that heat, trying to paint them dang substations. Man, that was miserable, man.
I'm gonna tell you, man. In Cross, when I used to work out there, I used to be out there with like 60 pounds of equipment on to weed eat. And bro, let me tell you, we had this special off. We had this off that you put on. That thing was so stank, bro. It's like you was Pepe Le Pew. Ain't nothing walking on you. But them cross mosquitoes, bro, let me tell you, when you get bit by one of them, you think them boy work for the Red Cross. Them boy, the cross mosquito, like when they come to you and they take that little rubber band thing that lady used, wrap it around your arm and everything, if you okay, and then bite you, then them boy tell you, hey, go with the crackers. There's crackers and orange juice on that table over there. I mean, big mosquitoes, boy. Huge, man. You getting bit and you getting weak. And the sun hot, you get weak, boy, because you losing blood. You ain't making no more blood. You drink water, the mosquito come and take it all out.
Yeah, man.
You hit the mosquito, you see all your blood, 16 other people blood, and you finally see yourself. And then, hey, you know what time it is for me? I'm going in the truck, boy. Hey, the mosquito forced me in the truck, boy. Hey, and the boy be like, Cordell Johnson, line 4. Cordell Johnson, line 4. I speed up in the truck, boy. I spin the back wheel. Keep on going, boy.
God dang.
That's right, boy. I can't hear my name. I still remember what they called the thing. They called it the Guytronics. Yeah, that's when the name come across, the Guytronics. My boss come to me. He was way back in the country. He said, Cordell, you didn't hear me calling you. I was calling you on the Guytronics. I said, I didn't hear a word you said. You were calling me? Well, what you were doing? I said, I was looking for some more coil for that weed eater. Ran out of coil. I had all the cord. I had 10,000 miles of cord. I could have laid cord down on that weed eater, and I could have been all the way to I-95 with that weed eater cord. Cord. But boy, I said, no, boy. Hey, it was like, I think I get off like 3 hours later. I said, bro, I can't stay here and get bit for no 3 more hours today. I said, the mosquito taking all my lunch, boy. I had a fish sandwich. Them boy didn't take all the fish sandwich out.
Good Lord.
But getting back to it, man, back to football. Football kicks off tomorrow night. We got some matchups coming up tomorrow night. I'm hoping Irv come back. I was gonna talk a little Dallas Cowboys, a little more Dallas Cowboys, but
so is Pollard ready to go?
They say, hey, matter of fact, I was just looking at something today, and they were talking about Pollard, and I'm gonna tell you who said it now. Miguel McCarthy, and so I kind of like his Texas Coast offense. Yeah, but bro, we better not lose no thing. We absolutely better not. Let me see here. How did I get to that?
Y'all can't let Giants beat y'all, man.
No, man. I think we go sting them, but the NFC East gonna be tough this year.
Yeah,
it's gonna be tough this year. It's gonna be tough. I look for it to be pretty tough, and I'm glad because they just like a couple years removed from HP saying NFC least.
Yeah,
so everybody kind of turned around in the division.
Oh yeah.
We were dominating the division, and they kind of everybody turned around.
Everybody done flipped it there. Everybody done flipped it, man.
I mean, we had hang 80 points on Philadelphia year before last, and now this year Philadelphia went to the bowl.
Yeah,
and I like, man, as much as I do like to beat them teams and talk trash, I do like parody. Ain't nobody want no cakewalk.
Yeah. Everybody just dominate yeah.
And you just dominate, beat them boys, and you ain't want no cakewalk every week. But yeah, like parody. But Mike McCarthy says that I definitely think he's back on Tony Pollard.
Okay.
We've got Dallas has got this fullback named Lefke.
Okay.
And he's my ex, and I put him down as my my X Factor player. Lefke is a beast. He reminds me of Darryl Johnston and Riggins. He's very physical.
Okay.
And it looked like he liked to run people over. I like to see a player like that.
Yeah.
And I've been saying, I told Irv, I said, man, we need a fullback. Irv said, man, these teams don't think about that no more.
Yeah, they don't think about that no more, man.
You went and got a fullback. Yeah, you got it. Listen,
you gotta have one.
Have a fullback, man. Open that hole for your running back.
Run back. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man, that 1-2 punch. And then when you get out the goal line, you ain't gonna kill your running back. Give it to the fullback.
Yeah.
Let the fullback blast.
Especially if you get one that got some hands.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I like about the fullback 49ers guy. I don't think they use them enough now. Shanahan tried to get too pretty sometimes.
Yeah, he tried to get.
But we got a tough fullback. He gonna block, and like I said, he can catch the ball. I don't think he uses them enough.
Yeah, he needs to use his hands. He needs to use his fullback more. You don't. Yeah. If you got a fullback, use him, man.
Yeah.
Use the fullback, bro. You got to use the fullback.
Yeah, like I said, nobody trying to. Remember when they went to the so-called the H-back? He went away from the fullback. Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And yeah, man. I like Lefke, and I like his physicalness. And then I'm gonna stop second guessing these coaches or these people that get personnel, because these folks know what they're doing. Or we talking about the fullback for Dallas, Lefke. I was telling him I like Lefke. He's physical. He's got good hands out the backfield. He kind of reminds me a little bit of John Riggins. I ain't gonna say Larry Zonka because I don't want HP to call me on the phone. Or HP to say, yeah, I don't want HP to get frustrated if I say Larry Zonka. But he remind me of that because he's a downhill runner, and I like that, man. And that made me feel a little bit more confident because I really wasn't feeling confident about our running game after Ezekiel. Ezekiel
blocking is gonna hurt y'all. Listen, Zeke can pick up them blitzes, man.
Well, I had the film, but I didn't pull it. But you know who picking up the blitz? Believe it or not, Deuce.
Yeah.
Man, Deuce stick somebody. I mean, stick somebody, but now, and yeah, he stick him coming in there. But now I'm a big dude too. I'm gonna tell you, I'm a little worried about him.
That size, man.
Get out there against. That's your dog, Ty. That's Ty Dog. Ty Dog sound you ready. Ty Dog sound you ready, boy.
I hope he ain't see no snake or nothing.
I hope not, but that dog be ready this now.
Whoa, who that coming in with the pot? Who she coming here being disrespectful?
Pamela Clark coming here talking about the Cowgirls. She's a Giants fan.
Okay, and they've lost 11 straight to us, so ain't no need for her to even come here with that foolishness.
About to be 12. Pam, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the green giant on that one right there. You get the first green giant this year.
Ho ho ho.
Green giant.
Yeah, that's a definite green beans. You need some green beans. My cousin Lily B. Rivers King just popping in. Oh, have a great cuz. What's going on? Woo, woo, woo. Cousin Lily B. Rivers. Oh, Kassan said, shots fired already. Yeah, and Kassan, Kassan, we was all getting along together. You know, we are the world. We are the children. Pam Clark coming here, stirring up controversy. That's what those old Giants fans do. Stir up controversy. That's right. I remember I had a coworker. She put her Giants hat on my desk one day, and as soon as she walked, I made sure she got far enough away, and I threw it right in my garbage can. Well, my garbage was clean, of course, because I had just trash in it. And, I don't put no banana peel and no fish sandwich and no chicken bone in there, But yeah, I threw it right in that trash can because that's where it needed to be at. Sean Gray, Dallas Cowboy fan, Mounts Corner, South Carolina.
What's up, Sean? Sean,
what's going on? Sean with the jump shot. Sean with that jump shot. Sean with that jump shot. My cousin Lily laughing. She said, laugh out loud. Pamela Clark says, never foolishness. And Sean Gray is laughing too. Yeah, Sean, we acting up a little bit. We acting up a little bit, chat tonight. Yeah, I said, chat, just goodness. Yeah, Herb, I broke down the list a little bit. I ain't gonna go through the whole list because we're gonna do our predictions. That's the wrong list right there. That's the wrong list. But I'm gonna share it too. I'm gonna share it with you. Dog, I must be supposed to share the list. I've never had this much problems with a podcast before. Hey, Ty, I lost the whole mouse. I was trying to figure out, my mouse been gone. Now I said, I can't do nothing without the mouse. Because, yeah, this is a touch screen over there, but, man, who could do all that touching? I ain't Bill Cosby. Oh, I'm sorry, Bill. Sorry, Bill. Sorry about that. Want some Jello pudding, but yeah, man, them boys. I know what happened to Bam Mab, but Bam Mab must eat something good and go to sleep. I somebody was gonna fight me one time. I went to Bam Mab house and get him. I had to negotiate with him because he said his mom had cooked pork and beans that night. He said, "No, man, mom cooked pork and beans."
That like some good pork and beans, brother.
Hey, well, listen, I'm making myself hungry talking about it. I bought a can up, man, and I'm gonna say this before I talk more about football. Man, I bought an organic. It's supposed to be organic chili, right? Supposed to be good for you. So I bought the can. I opened the can up. But that stuff is in there look like spam. First of all, I don't want no can. Hey, I don't want nothing you can't shake. I need to have something moving around in the can. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the chili all pressed up in there. I done pay all this money. So then, man, I look on the back because when I looked at it, it looked like it said 105 milligrams of sodium. That thing had 1,056 milligrams of sodium. I said, boy, that thing could kill somebody. I said, you be better off eating the label outside and licking the can. I still got them two in there. I wouldn't even give that to nobody. You give somebody high blood pressure and cholesterol, you're killing somebody. But yeah, Irv, I kind of broke it down when I was looking at the list, and I really think that I asked what do you say? Kassan said something. Kassan said pork and beans still being made. I haven't seen a can in stores in years. Oh yeah, Van Camp, don't say that because I had a crisis when them boys had stopped making Twinkie and talk about sun cakes. You remember? That thing been just a stale up, man. Listen, you eat that sun cake and drink some milk with it, that thing soak up all the milk. You be dehydrated. You don't even get none of the benefits of the milk. Sun cakes. But yeah, man, them boy gonna stop making pork and beans. Son. They gonna be making pork and beans now. That's a staple. Pork and beans. A lot of people don't like this combination. Pork and beans and grits. Pork and beans and rice. But I can work on that pork and beans and rice. A little sausage.
Little onions, little peppers. It's all
Onions,
good.
bell pepper, boy. Hey,
It's
that's
a meal, brother.
meal. That's a meal. That's a meal. I think I might have to do something here after a while. But
little bacon in it with the rind.
yeah, and see, I don't eat pork though, so that's the only thing that's different. I don't eat pork.
Oh, you know,
You used to have eating pork on there.
Man, I ain't eat pork. You ask anybody, Matt, bet they'll tell you. And my reason is you know, it's not assalamu alaikum, alaikum assalam. My reason that I don't eat pork, not that I'm saying anything about that, because I don't want them boys come to my house. But you know, I don't eat pork because I saw my uncle's butcher a hog when I was smaller. And I think I was like probably about 13, 14. I ain't eaten no pork since then, bro. I could still smell it. You know, they had the hog, they cut it up, you know, that blood and everything. Then I went in the house and my grandmother had made stewed tomatoes on grits. Boy, I almost passed out. But I did eat the tomatoes on grits because you ain't gonna starve a fat person. You know, psychological, but I stopped eating stewed tomatoes and grits. You know.
I don't eat it with grits, but I eat with that stewed tomatoes and rice though.
Well, that's stewed tomatoes and rice.
Oh, yeah.
Play with, boy. My cousin said she gonna see us. Good night. Good night to you too, sweetheart. Okay, son said, I'm along with you. I haven't eaten anything pork in at least since boot camp in the night. That's right. Yeah, I ain't nothing. I don't eat no pork, man. But you know, I've been eating like all them other substitutes, and that's why I got gout, because I was holding it on the beef. I was holding it on a cow ball. A cow had a hard way to go. Cow and there and chicken. Oh boy, the chicken. Them chicken been talking about me in the pen. The chicken said, God, dog, you hurting us, Bubba.
Hey man, I'm doing my little fantasy draft. Who would y'all pick? Either Derek Carr, Tua, or Geno Smith?
Geno Smith, man.
I'll go with Tua just because he got
all the receivers.
cheated. Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I go with Geno.
They're gonna be the backup. My friend from Chicago took Dak from me, but they let me get the Cowboys defense, so I'm good.
Dak go light it up now. He got them receivers this year too. He gonna light it up, and God forbid when he throw the first interception, this could be horrible. I know he was gonna do it.
I don't want him to throw it. I don't want him to throw no interception Sunday night. Just get past the first game.
Yeah. Geno said, Kassan says Geno for longevity. Yeah, Geno is the gamer, man. Tua is a good player too, man. But I still don't trust him after that. I think he should. I think he should have gave it up.
Hey, they got two of one of them helmets like Steve Tasker used to wear.
One of the big helmets.
Yeah. Looking like Kazoo.
He got him on the front seat of the bus, licking the window. They got him in the front seat of that bus with that helmet. Dang. He needs some brain protection, boy. He gonna need some brain protection with the helmet on. Man, I'll tell you what. I can't get that thing to come up, but I'll get this other one to come up. Yeah, I'll get this page to come up. No, that's the wrong thing. Let's go here to settings preview. Presentation. Okay, here we go.
Cornell, you're gonna have to get you an assistant, man.
Hey man, I'm telling you, hey, tonight, man, I'm a little slow tonight, man.
Yeah, man, you're a little slow tonight, Corner. I told you we could have pushed it back 1 week to see it so everybody could watch their team the first.
Oh, I got it now. Bubba. Let me pull up the Cornell Johnson list. Make me look smart now. Yeah, that's the color code. Can you see it? Can y'all guys see the list? Irv, can y'all see the list?
What you do?
Yeah.
You color coded your.
Good Lord. You must have got a new box of crayons, man.
Man, that's highlighted, man. That's a highlight. Don't hate, man. But hey, don't hate. Participate. Don't hate. Participate. I started off with I'm saying I think that Dak's gonna have a good year. He has two back-to-back 12-win seasons. I believe the interception to pass ratio is gonna go down, and that he's gonna blossom in this Texas Coast defense offense. I meant to say offense. Dang, I didn't want to say defense because he be throwing them boy the ball. And oh man, listen, he's on cracking on me, man. He's on said that's not home telephone internet speed.
Hello?
Hey man, I ain't got home telephone, man. I'm in Somerville.
No.
I'm in Somerville, man. I got home telephone.
What's that again?
So now I told you we're gonna talk about this Ty.
Oh,
Trey Lance.
I'm not ignoring it. I'm just busy. I'm on a Zoom right now.
What does the signing of Trey Lance mean for Dak Prescott?
Okay.
That's the question on the floor. What does the signing of Trey Lance mean for Dak Prescott?
Don't mean nothing. He ain't gonna play this year. It's all gonna be dependent upon how Dak do this year. Because if he does bad, he's out of there next year, guaranteed.
He's supposed to get how much money like next year?
Well, if they don't renegotiate his contract, he's gonna be $59 million against the cap.
Good Lord.
That's almost 60% of our cap.
Oh, the man shows up in the house.
Uh-oh.
Bam, man, in the house.
What's going on, gentlemen?
Hell, man, what's
going
happening?
on there, man?
Everything is good, man. Everything is good. How y'all doing?
Doing good,
man,
brother.
man.
Doing good, man. Doing good. I got this little list I got up here, Mike. I kind of broke down the team. Dallas Cowboys. Of course, we ain't going through the whole list. We just talked about Trey Lance, the signing of Trey Lance, what it means for Prescott. That's what we were talking about.
Okay.
And hold on for 1 second. Let me see what this is. Excuse me, guys. Hello. This cat.
What's up, guys?
What's up, man? That's
You all
Devon.
right?
Devon. You're
Yeah.
on my show, man. My show is live, man. My show is live, man. My show is live.
Yeah.
So Devon,
Yeah.
what Kansas City gonna do this tomorrow night?
I ain't see the game. I don't watch the game.
I know you ain't watched the game because the game coming on tomorrow night.
That sounds like someone's cord is not actually plugged up all the way. I don't know. It's just
What? That's Mike. That's Mike. Cornell.
Yeah, that's Mike. That's Mike.
I know Mike ain't talking.
Mike said the porch light on, but ain't nobody home.
Ain't nobody home. You ain't even looking out the window.
What?
You ain't even looking out the window.
How you know Mike ain't looking at the window?
Hey, I'm standing at the road.
Oh, you at the road now? I always
Yep.
feel like somebody's watching me. Oh, it's on me. Kason said Trey Lance will be the Dallas quarterback, I say by week 10. Man, no, Kason. No.
Y'all ain't going nowhere.
But listen, I'm gonna tell you, you better worry about y'all because I'm gonna tell you who the superpower is coming out. And nobody wanted to listen to me last year, but I saw some things in the preseason. Hardick was saying, "Oh, he's not the same Aaron Rodgers." Boy, them Jets look good.
And
Them Jets look good. And you better, hey, this is the year Y'all ain't gonna have no break with Joe Cool this year because Joe Cool will roll up there this year. You know, Joe Burrows, you know, Joe don't respect y'all in Kansas City. Y'all got a teeth from Joe. Y'all teeth that game last year. But I can't talk bad about Kansas City because y'all did deliver me the Eagles. Y'all delivered the Eagles to me like I needed. I actually dropped a tear. I was so happy. Irvin knew that.
Hey, but you still know my quarterback been hurt though. They still been playing.
Yeah, but if that was against Dallas defense, them boy would have stick him up for his paper.
Yeah, Dallas ain't would do nothing.
He would never last that long without a sack against Dallas. You know Michael Parsons would have get him.
He wasn't getting nobody, man.
So now, so what Kansas City gonna do tomorrow night, man?
Gonna win.
What's the score? Who y'all playing the Lions now? What's the score?
What's the score?
Yeah, what's the score gonna be?
36-27.
That sounds like a pretty legitimate score.
Well, they might not have their tight end tomorrow night, so you better rethink that.
Yeah, because I heard he got a hyperextended knee, doesn't he?
Yep.
I ain't worried about the game, boy. We got that dude. I ain't worried about that.
Got who?
We got that running back.
What running back?
Who is he talking about?
Pacheco, whatever his name is.
Yep.
I bet you money, Irvin, he don't know. I bet you. I bet you if you ask him right now, he could not tell you who is running back.
I'm going with that, Josh, man. Y'all always got something to see.
So when you hear him say that, that's basically confirming what I just said. He don't know.
But y'all always got something bad to say about my team.
Who's your running back?
Really, y'all always got something bad to say about my team, though.
You know
Who's your running back?
You know OJ Simpson is y'all running back.
Man, come on with that garbage, man.
Who's your running back?
Who is it, Bubba?
You know I ain't seen a preseason game or none of that yet.
Well, you told us that.
Hey, look, keep on talking. We know. We know.
Yeah, y'all know because y'all look at it.
Nah, I didn't see it. We just want to know who's this running back you talking about?
Christian McCoy.
Nigerian Nightmare. That cat used to be running that ball over people. Somebody had stand him up one night, though. I saw the film. Somebody stand him up.
You don't know.
Christian McCoy, I can't remember.
Hang up on him, Cornell.
Y'all haven't heard nothing.
Huh?
Hang up on him.
He ain't been no Kansas City fan back then.
Hang up on him. He's burning airtime. Hang up on him.
You gonna hang up on me? I call it check up on the man, dude. Because I ain't talk to him in a minute.
Hang up on him, Cornell. Let him call you after hours. He's burning airtime, Bubba. He's burning airtime.
All trusty old people.
Devon. Oh, he hung up. He said something and talked some trash, and then he hung up. He didn't know who that running back is.
Trust me, I know you didn't know.
He didn't know who that running back is, man. Absolutely.
So what y'all been talking about all night, man? I know y'all been talking more than.
Oh, he got these notes, color-coded notes that he wanted to go over about the Cowboys, so we ain't really got too far. We was talking about pork and beans and rice and stewed tomatoes and grits and.
Cornell, you wasn't the one that started that conversation, was you?
Yeah, man, I just started the conversation about the pork and beans and rice, man.
So we talking about football, we talking about food. Which one?
We talking about football, man. We talking football.
Tyrone, what do you think, bro? What do you think?
You know what he gonna talk about.
Tyrone is a turncoat. Tyrone is a turncoat. He's on the Michael Bryant bandwagon quickly.
This Joker got some color code. This Joker ain't never used a highlighter in his life, man. What kind of notes he got here?
Don't hate, man. Don't hate, man.
I mean, you could have. We all in the same chat group, man. You could have threw this to us before because I'm looking like, okay, I gotta put it up and come on. I mean, you could have actually gave us this, man. So we could have
gave you this, man. I can't get this unless I could have sent it to your email, I guess. But
yeah,
I mean,
you could have
for production, man. I was like,
take 5. Read.
Take 12. Yeah. But I'm gonna tell you something now.
Hey,
one thing I do see. Why I see the spirit of the '90s rising in the Cowboys. We have a fullback like Moose Johnston. We have a Charles Haley because we got number 11. We have a wide receiver, Brandon Cooks, that can take the top off the defense, like Alvin Harper, for the Michael Irvin. We have I also see we have Kevin Smith. I don't know if you're not Kevin Smith, Kevin Williams. I don't know if y'all remember him. Came out of Miami. He was a little short guy, and that's Deuce. I see that. I'm sad that we lost our other tight end, but Jake Ferguson is nasty. But that guy Luke, I can't even say his name, Schoonmaker or whatever it is, Scooterbaker, Lukey
Schoonmaker,
Schoonmaker, man.
Oh, you said Screwmaker, Screwmaker?
I did not say that. I did not say that. But yeah, I see that, man, and I see our receiving core a lot better because Irvin had mentioned to me about Jalen Tolbert, and I started watching Jalen Tolbert after that, and man, Jalen Tolbert, man, he looking good this year. He really is looking good.
Hold on for a minute, fellas. Hold on one minute.
Okay. Yeah, he's looking good, man. So yeah, I see, and I guess the key, Irvin, what's the key to you for championship stew? If you're making a championship stew, what's the key for you?
Well, the key is going to be our quarterback. He cannot give away the ball like he did last year. The running game is going to be different because we don't have a big banger right now. Defensive wise, injury is going to be the key to our team. If we stay healthy, it's going to be hard. We're going to be real hard to beat, especially on the offensive line.
We're going to take away some options that they had on the weak side with Anthony Brown. We're going to take that away, because with Marbury over there.
There's no weak side now with we got two of the best cornerbacks in the league playing together.
Oh no, I said we're taking away the weak side with that we had with Anthony Brown, because the other side that was Tool Central. He was getting tossed up over there.
And you take the cornerback who had 6 interceptions last year, the rookie, move him inside on the slot, and we get all our safeties back. I mean, we're going to have a top-notch defense this year. I worry about the fact that we only got 3 linebackers, though, and we're going to be playing safeties in the box as linebackers. That scares me a little bit.
Yeah, they converted somebody. They were converting somebody to a safety. Matter of fact, the guy that got hurt. I mean, a linebacker that got hurt. That tore the ACL. They were converting him to safety. But yeah, absolutely. That's a little.
Yeah. So is Parson going strictly D end this year, or he gonna still be at linebacker?
Well, that's what they it was supposed to be strictly DN, but with the lack of the amount of linebackers they have now, he's gonna have to play some linebacker because we have no second middle linebacker. It's just Vanderish, and they even took him and put him at end during the preseason a couple of times.
Wow.
If Sam Williams can keep his rear end out of trouble.
Oh man, Sam, man. It seemed like, just like I said, you always get players that seem like the other players we had, and Sam Williams is trying to be, I ain't gonna say Gregory, but
they were misdemeanor charges. He probably had some weed in his pocket and forgot about it and got stopped. It wasn't a whole lot.
Yeah. But I mean, for us, that might be like a piece of chicken in aluminum foil or something like that. But man, you got weed, man. You can't be driving with no weed in Texas.
No, they were on the West Coast. That's when they went out there for that.
Oh, that's when they were Oxnard.
Yeah, when they were out there at camp.
Okay. Did you say something about like chicken and aluminum foil or something?
I did. Because it's legal. You can have some chicken and some aluminum foil.
No, I was just figuring, trying to figure how you went from weed to chicken, and actually combine that together. But that's probably just me.
We're trying to make it applicable, Mike. We're trying to make it applicable, Bubba. Applicable. Mike, I asked Irving this earlier. I'm going to ask Ty next. What do you think to you makes a Super Bowl stew?
Damn, everything got to do with food tonight. I mean, a Super Bowl stew.
What is the recipe? Let me rephrase that.
No. If you want, it's your show, bro.
What is the recipe for a Super Bowl? If you're looking at the Cowboys right now, looking at what they got on the field, looking at what they're going to put on the field Saturday, on my birthday,
your birthday, okay.
I better not say that too much because we lost on my birthday one year. Did we lose to Tampa Bay? We sure did lose on my birthday in Tampa Bay. Yeah. But we made up for it.
I mean,
I think Larry Gibbs.
I think the last 2 years we actually lost on our first game. We played Tampa, and we played Tampa before. We had 2 good years, but we ended up losing that first game. I don't know. I mean, I think just for Dallas, and I say this for all teams because we kind of missed this point, is to be healthy. And because if you're not, and that's, the game is a rough game. And so you can start off real good and have your team looking good, and a blown knee or something else, and the next thing you know, some of your key players is out for the whole season, as we actually see that now. I really believe that the defense is going to be good. My biggest thing to make that Super Bowl stew this year is to actually, number one, see how Dak is going to do this year. Last year, he puts up good numbers, but I think even for him to actually get over that hurdle, to be legit and be that quarterback that can take that team all the way would be excellent. Number 2 is to see how Mike McCarthy is going to actually run that offense. Hopefully he don't run it like he runs the 2 minutes or crucial seconds, because sometimes he can do some of the most backwards things in the world. But I would love to see him, because I think he's going to bring a balance, because one of the things he talked about with Kellen Moore just wanted to score, which is good, but you kept your defense on basically on the field all the time. So he saw the defense working hard. So I think he's trying to bring that balance. So for him to for me to see how he's going to handle it. Is he going to give Dak more opportunities to kind of run the offense? And I think after Dak actually showed his play calling skills, I think that's another arsenal that he may say, look, Dak, if you see something, I think more so you got a little bit more leadway. And then to see how our running game is. I kind of wish we kept Elliott, but just to see how Pollard's going to bounce back and to see how his counterparts is going to help out. I think if the defense stay healthy, the offensive line stay healthy, those three things, I think if it's come together, I think we can make a pretty good run. But it all depends on health and everything else. But I think they're primed to make a good run this year, and it's just sitting back and watch them work.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate that, man. It's a very good analysis. Hi. What do you think? What do you think? From the 49ers perspective, is going to make a Super Bowl stew?
Like Mike said, first health. Every who's healthy at the end of the season is usually gonna make it through. But the big thing with us is the offensive line play. One thing about the NFC, man, they got some stout front sevens throughout the whole NFC East. You guys definitely got some stout front sevens. So you got to be able to control that the old line, in the trenches. And if we can do that, I think we can. The defense will hold up, but we got to be able to put some points on the board.
So do you think Purdy is, because he only played 8 games, and I remember Purdy at Iowa State, he was a turnover machine now. But do you think going full time as a starter, he has some interception issues in the preseason. So do you think he's ready?
I don't think they're going to put the games in his hand. They're going to use the skill players and get the ball in their hands quick and let them make plays. He's still a little. Teams know what he can do now,
right?
So they can throw a little more at him. So it's going to be a little rough, but as long as we can run the ball, I think that will help, and I think we'll be able to run the ball.
He's got to have protection.
Yeah.
Too. That's what they had a breakdown against Philadelphia. I expected it to be a much better game than that, but they got him on the elbow, and that was it.
That right side of that line, that right guard, man, I'm telling you, it's like leaky faucet over there, man. And they got to find a right guard, a solid right guard. They got to.
Hold on, it's 2. Oh yeah, the term and the women.
True, just letting them true. I wanted to share this.
Your 2
they dropped this about Peyton Manning.
You got 3, right?
They said Peyton Manning threw 28, 15, 15, 23, 19,
right,
10,
okay, right,
10
okay,
interceptions.
right.
His first 7 seasons in the NFL. And so, and even comparing Dak to some of his contemporaries, Buffalo's quarterback. I think him and Buffalo quarterback threw the same amount of interceptions last year.
Oh,
now agreeing with what's said, you can't win a game and turn it over. You turn over the ball,
they get the death benefit,
and it gets down to the end of the game, and the person that keeps the ball,
so that's able to have 200,000 and then the $250,000 ones.
So able to go ahead and move the chains is going to win the game. But I think that really there's a big magnifying glass on Dak, as is the magnifying glass on Lamar.
Yeah.
You know.
But I think the
I
thing
got
with
you.
Dak is
You,
when he throws the interceptions. He
Okay,
just
I'll print
throws
up the
them at
forms tomorrow, and
the
then
wrong
I'll get them to you.
time. You know.
Okay.
And yeah, the number is high, but when he turns it over, it's at a crucial point in the game.
And you know, a lot of times too, and I will say this, and Urban even said it too. Notice too, his receivers, they'll watch. They will watch the defensive back get the. It's like the defensive back, they don't even contest them for the ball. And you know, and I mean, you would always like to have that ball over your right shoulder, you know, and hit you in stride, but it's not always going to do that in the NFL. You know, a la Stallworth and Swan. You know, I mean, they made Terry Bradshaw look good. All Terry Bradshaw really did was loft it up. You know, he lofted up and put it in that vicinity. Stallworth and Sean went up there and get Stallworth and Swan went up there and get it. You know, for the better part. You know, you got some pinpoint passers, pinpoint precision, you know. But yeah, I agree with said. Absolutely. I just thought that was kind of interesting when I saw that the other day. I thought that was kind of interesting.
I think when it comes down to like Dak got, so first of all, he plays for the Dallas Cowboys. That's number one.
Yeah.
That by itself is gonna make him.
It's gonna amplify it.
Under fire, you know. Then number two, when it comes down to Dak, you know, he got his money, which I'm glad that he got his money. And I won't even say people that's not Dallas Cowboy fans. I'm talking about most of the Cowboy fans. It's almost like we're in a pressure pot, right? We sat there and watched Romo for years. I mean, for years, man. Like it was like we on the edge. We're right on the edge. And we always, I remember me and Cornell used to say, man, they need to get a quarterback that will make Romo say, hey, look, if I mess around, I got someone behind me. And really as long as Romo was quarterbacking, for the only person who did that was Dak. And I think a lot of the comparisons to Dak and Romo is bad because really Romo was there longer than Dak and still didn't win a championship. Romo is there and everybody wants to win a championship like yesterday. And it's almost like a microwave thing now. Like Dak is there, we need to win. Like we need to win right now. And I think that's where the pressure comes on. I would say this though, when I went up to Boston 2 years ago and Dallas came back from CeeDee Lamb, he threw that pass to CeeDee Lamb. I mean, that was a great game. I think Dak got hurt on his shin or something. But I still say that something was missing with Dak after that game. His accuracy, sometimes, like I said, I agree with you saying, Cornell, but there's sometimes Dak can stare. Dak has a problem of staring his receiver down and still throwing straight at him. And I think a lot of his interceptions come like that. The interception that he did when we played San Francisco, I mean, he threw that ball, and my man is like he was right there.
Yeah, that was hard.
Almost like, and he looks at that. He looks up like, wow, how did I do that? And I think that's the thing with Dak. I know Dak is a good quarterback. I know he could do it, but I think he has to show that now. I really believe he has to show that. And right now, everybody, especially Dallas Cowboy fans, let's be true about how we feel. Like, yeah, we tired of here. Yeah, it's 27 years. It's 28 years. It's such and such years. It's like, and Jerry Jones kind of know he's putting this team together, and he's putting this team together to win because it ain't like the 90s when them teams used to stay 4 and 5 years. You know, you get a good player right now. If you ain't paying them no money, they leaving. You know, so it's almost like all these good teams really right now is built to win today. And if Dallas doesn't make a run this year or whatever, I'm looking for some major changes. I'm looking for some major changes from the head coach. I'm looking for some major changes from if Dak doesn't play up to his part, I'm looking for major changes with him. I just think he's in a pressure pot situation right now, you know.
All right. We got Larry Gibbs on.
Larry.
I know y'all fellas been on tonight. Hey, fellas. What's up, G?
Yeah, I think they're ready to cut sling load with
You talk about clean
with
house.
Dak. That $59 million next year, that's a lot of money.
That is.
Right. Right.
But you know, they're not gonna come back. You really ain't gonna win without him if you go ahead and replace him next year. Because I mean, just like what was said earlier, who you gonna put in his place? I mean, you're gonna go ahead and train another rookie to go through the motions, or you know, what are you gonna do? And the thing is, the biggest thing is the person that you really gotta beat is the owners, because I mean, they got people in that organization that put great people on the field. They go out there and get those Micah Parsons, and they go out there and get people, you know, for what's the guy name? The tight end we used to have that left, and he left without a title. One of the best tight ends that played.
Novacek?
No, not Novacek. Novacek got one, didn't he?
Oh yeah, Novacek. You talking about
I'm talking about Jason
Witt. Yeah.
Jason Witt.
Yeah.
Elliott to leave and never get a title. And those teams were stacked. But what was it? It's him trying to be a coach, an extension of a coach, instead of letting the coach. And then he gets a coach that he can control. You know, I think they were talking about getting the guy from Oklahoma at one time, and they changed their mind because they don't want nobody that really got an identity that's going to go ahead and impose their will. Earlier, Kassan Carter, when I was talking about the chicken in the pocket, Kassan said, "Weed makes you hungry. Always got to have a snack on standby." And Larry used to always have a sausage in first class. I remember that. Larry and Lloyd sitting over there in first class, eating the sausage. Eating the sausage in first class. Larry, you know you did. Yeah, sitting over there. And I was sitting across from them. And Fess say, "Don Fessa." I said, "Don Fessa, you can't eat no breakfast in the morning in the house." Don Fessa, Larry lip was just greasy. And Mike, guess what I thought about too?
What?
See, I'm just thinking about some food stuff. I didn't say anything when you vomit, did I?
Mr. Fashion.
Steve, yeah. Hassan said Dak be going on the bench by mid-season. I'm calling it now. Dak will be done by December unless Dallas is like 11-2 or such at that point. One or two seed will only keep Dak his job. Man, Larry laughing when I said I didn't say anything when you vomit. He laughing at that sausage too, because he don't fess. He says, "Don Fessa, you come here, boy, Fessa, you Don Fessa, you can't eat breakfast in the house. Don Fessa."
Hey, Cornell, you know, you what you just said really overshadows everything that we can say on this show about, you know, our team, because Jerry Jones just does some stuff that really doesn't make no sense.
Yeah.
And he does it for a reason. Like I told Tech today at the barbershop, Jerry Jones is playing chess and he has his pieces right where he wants to. The only reason why he ain't moving them yet, because the season has to play out.
Exactly.
He already knows what he wants to do. That Trey Lance thing, that wasn't just we just know. That Trey Lance was for a reason.
That's a reason.
It was a reason, and it was a slight message to Dak. And Dak even kind of said it, if you read in between the lines. When they asked him, "Did you know about Trey Lance?" He said, "Man, I'm gonna be honest with you. At this point right now, you know, when things happen, it doesn't even, you know, it bothers me. But here it is, you got a young man who already got pressure on him to just become that quarterback. Now he's thinking about, wait a minute, you got this Trey Lance guy or whatever." Because the crazy thing is, my man who played quarterback at the last game balled out. He balled out.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know,
Graham.
I would have kept Gray and let Rush go. Larry says, is Cooper Rush still there? Man, Cooper Rush is not no answer to no starting quarterback.
Yeah, it's Jerry Jones know what he's doing, and he's doing it solid. Like I said, he already got the board already like he wants to.
Absolutely.
He's just gonna let it play out, because if it play out the way that it's supposed to play out, then Trey Lance is just gonna be who Trey Lance is.
That's right.
If it doesn't play out the way it is, he already got it in motion. Just like to me, Mike McCarthy. If I give you, because remember now, when we fired our head coach, he kept Wonder Boy behind. He said, no, I want Wonder Boy. Okay, which was Kellen Moore. So I was listening to a Cowboys show. They said, we haven't changed none of our philosophy on offense. He said this will be the first year since the Clapper is gone and Kellen Moore is gone that we're gonna do something totally different now, right?
Absolutely.
So if Mike, I done gave you all of the, you know what? You run the offense. You fire who you want to fire. Fire Kellen Moore, blah blah blah. If it does not come his way, best believe Dan Quinn will probably be the next head coach for the Cowboys.
Oh, absolutely. And that'll be a good move. That'll be a good move. I think that,
If they start out rough, Quinn gonna end up taking over.
We really have not got a noteworthy a guy to draw the defense offense. They're still trying to bargain basement it. They're saying, "Oh, Mike did that before. We're gonna go and let Mike call the plays." They got some other guy that was already on the team,
right?
But I'm talking about somebody that comes in there like a Norv Turner. You know what I mean?
Right.
Somebody that's gonna cross up these defenses, and they haven't got it. But then they're saying, "Hey, we want you to go out there and beat the 49ers." Well, man, let me tell you something. Them guys can read. We want you to go out there and beat the Eagles, which we went back and forth with the Eagles a lot in Dallas.
Right.
But the thing was like this. If you had an offense that they really can't understand what's going on, just like Kansas City, you had Andy Reid over there. Andy Reid made Philadelphia look silly. 2 players in a row. You remember down on the goal line?
Right.
2 times in a row. One time, the guy walks in, guy's over there by himself. And all day long, you got a quarterback that's limping, and you can't even sack him. The number 1 sack defense couldn't sack him one time, and Andy Reid had those players designed and be enemy too. And see, that's when you got guys that can draw them wrinkles. Yeah, we got this guy, just like you said. It scares you about McCarthy because he can't control the clock.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he can't control the clock.
So that, like I said, that's going to be interesting because, and I think when we played like San Francisco and all of that, and those guys started breaking down the tape, like you just said, because we run those offense. We run the same offense and we show different looks, but them defensive backs was actually rushing to the ball before he even threw it. They showed that.
Absolutely.
I mean, they already knew that. It's not like, okay, you may split somebody on this side or whatever, but you're running the same offense to the point where when them guys are doing film, they already know.
Well, one thing about those guys are really not great route run. Cooper was a great route runner.
Cooper was great.
He was a great route runner.
Right.
So you couldn't really jump a route with him because he a double move on you and he gone.
Right.
These guys that got now, they can get open, get a little separated, but they're not great route runners.
Right. I agree. I definitely agree.
HP in the house.
Oh, Lord, look at this joker here.
Go 39ers. Go 39ers.
That's right. Hey. We'll beat the Dolphins, though. That's all that matters.
And Allison in the house. Allison, what's going on? Allison Taylor, HP. Come in the house at the same time.
What's good with your HP?
HP, what's happening, Bubba?
Now he's still now.
God dang, man.
God dang. He ain't saying nothing. There goes that old B-Mobile connection again.
Yeah.
He's not even moving down there. He's stiff.
Man.
Hey, Allie, what's going on?
Allison, how you
What's
doing?
going on? What's going on, Mike? Mikey Bike?
What's
What's
going on?
happening, man? I've been talking to you for the last 5 minutes. You was just still.
Oh, I had a little bad reception.
You said a little bad?
Hey, I'm in a country town called Albany, Georgia. You know, there's a lot of backwoods here.
Yeah, Albany.
Trust me.
All right.
I go there.
Yes,
I go there all the time to that Procter and Gamble to pick up stuff, and it is country down there. You're right.
Yeah, hey, I'm 5 minutes away from Procter and Gamble.
Yep, I know exactly where you at. Exactly.
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm right across from the Marine base.
Yeah, because they're right by the Marine base. Exactly.
Yeah, right across the street.
Right. Yeah, right. There's a truck stop right down the road I usually park at.
Yeah, I can walk to it.
Yeah, I know exactly where you at.
Yep.
I didn't know they have a Marine base in Albany, Georgia.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, nice.
Hey, man, Cornell talking about he wanted to join the Marines earlier. Don't start with him, man. I told him.
What? He said he wanted to what?
Yeah, I told him he wanted to join the Marine. I told him he had to go buy a uniform, put it on.
Yeah, man. When I was in high school, man, because that guy used to come by and see us every day, and hey, I want to get that blood stripe thing, and you know,
Shit,
I was already a big boy in the pants, and he said, "We'll take you just like that." And hey, I stopped and think about it. I said, "How you gonna take me just like this? I can't swim. I'm fat." I said, "No, boy, your boy get me on that."
He was gonna break you in, man.
Yes, sir.
He was gonna break you in. You was definitely gonna be the fruit and the proud when you came back home, bro.
Hey, what did I miss?
Man, we talked a little bit about
talking about supporting beans and rice.
Talking about
tomato.
Hey,
Super Bowl soup.
We talk
chicken and bread.
We talk about
Super Bowl soup.
I'll ask you the question. What do you think the recipe that the Dolphins need to have to win a Super Bowl this year?
Man, we're about we're about 2 or 3 years away, man. I mean, you got to keep Tua healthy, man. I mean, I don't think that offensive line got any better. I mean, I think our defense should improve, but you got to keep Tua healthy, man, for us to even have a chance to even win and be coming in second place in the division.
I told Cornell, y'all need to go find Steve Tasker and get his old helmet, man, to give to him.
Yeah, he needs it. Yeah.
I don't think.
I mean, you basically got to keep him healthy, man. If he keeps healthy, then we got a great chance of at least. I still don't think we can overcome the Bills. The Jets, even though the Jets thinking they're getting that bad man from Green Bay, they're gonna be good enough for. I mean, it's between the Dolphins and the Jets for second place.
Yeah, the Jets.
I'm a Dolphin fan, but I'm gonna keep it real.
I'm gonna tell you now, young guys been right at the door with the Bills last year. I mean, honestly, to tell you the truth now, y'all right at the door with the Bills. And I mean, y'all really played. Wasn't that that in the snow?
Yeah,
man. Them boys. Hey,
is Ramsey healthy?
No, he probably won't be back till December.
God,
if we lucky.
Man, y'all just got him.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we said, man. You know, we can sit here and talk about our teams if you want, but number one is it's all about health.
You got to be healthy.
All about
you got to be healthy.
You got to be healthy, man. And this every year we see more injuries because the game is faster. Man, when you got the linemen running 4 point something, boy, that's bringing the heat, bro.
Yeah.
That's bringing the heat. And a lot of these guys, man, like I said, these teams, that's how I was trying to tell Ethereal. What you see right now and what may happen 3 weeks down the road may just wreck you, because one game you can get 2 or 3 people of your people hurt.
Well,
and if they hurt, and we always talk about next man up, it don't work like that, because that next man ain't gonna do what them other ones was doing.
Well, I said Letharius,
especially at that quarterback position. There's no next man up for that quarterback position. I'm sorry, ain't no next man up for that position.
Only
I mean, imagine Dallas losing Dak, Philly losing Hurts, Miami losing Tua, the Bills losing their quarterback. I mean, I see why those guys are getting paid that $40, $50 million a year. I mean, if you lose those guys, I mean, your season pretty much over with.
Yeah, well, now the only time it worked out is for Nick Foles, because Nick Foles was a starting quarterback. You know, it was a bad break for Carson Wentz, but Carson Wentz still got a ring. You know, he's still a Super Bowl quarterback. He just was on the bench.
And you always get that diamond in the rough. Look at San Francisco.
Yeah. Every now and then you get it.
Yeah, you still get a diamond in the rough, but it ain't nothing that you can write home about and say you won't hope that your quarterback gonna come in and do as good as your starter. So
yeah. I mean, that start quarterback position, man, that's very crucial, man.
It is.
I mean, even Cincinnati, I mean, I was scared that that bet would vanish. I'm like, damn, Burrows got hurt. I'm like, damn, I hope he at least be back before the beginning of the season. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Say, for instance, he had a season-ending injury. Yeah. I would have been like, oh, my God, Steelers, Cincinnati, probably was in the bottom of the division if Burrows didn't come back.
Yeah, man, they'll be in trouble without Burrows.
You're right about that.
Without Burrows, they're in trouble. They definitely in trouble. That Burrows is what
just like Kansas City without my homeboy. I mean, it's crucial, man. You got to keep that quarterback healthy, man.
Yeah, that's
so the season starts.
We need a right guard. I juggle like running water, man. And we got to get a better offensive line on the right side.
He'll let him in, huh?
Man, I'm out there playing damn right guard.
Come on in the house. Come on.
Hey, Todd, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Man, what's going on with them Tigers, man?
Hey,
man,
them jokers look ridiculous out there, man.
They look horrible.
Offense and don't have the skill players for it.
Yeah.
Them receivers they got, man, they ain't cutting it.
Oh, it's horrible.
The
Duke. Dabo, since Dabo made that statement a few years ago, seemed like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He showed his true colors, man.
And the guys got up out of there.
And don't receive it, man. Bump this. I'm going somewhere else.
Yeah, and then you don't want the guys getting no NIL money.
Yeah. So, then you start talking trash about Dion.
Yeah, ain't nobody getting money.
You guys trying to get down to Colorado.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, I felt so bad. I was watching Duke when they were walking to the stadium. I said, man, they look like a damn high school team. But
are you serious?
They little, man. But they play
I'm gonna tell you,
man.
Ty was at the game.
Yeah.
We was going back and forth. I was looking at it and let me tell you something. Not only did they look bad, that's the first time in a long time that Dabo was not in control of his team. He's been yelling, but them guys ain't been paying him no attention. They were just, to me, like y'all said, I don't know what he did or whatever, but to me, it just seemed like he done lost the respect of his team.
Yeah.
He did.
Tony Elliott and Venable was bringing all them guys in. Once them two guys left that staff, it really hurt them. Elliott was a hell of an offensive coordinator, and Venable, top-notch defensive coordinator.
Right.
They were getting all the recruits.
Venable allowed us to turn the corner because we couldn't beat those teams. We couldn't beat the Alabamas and nobody until we got Venable. When we got Venable, they turned that corner.
Yeah.
They turned the corner. But after Venable was gone, that was it. That was a wrap.
And the thing about it, they could run the ball, but they tried to they should have tightened it up. You trying to keep these 4 wides, man? Put your 2 big tight ends in there and run the ball, man. Because they can run it, but then they'll spread it back out.
But you know they had some crucial turnovers though. I mean,
yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely.
I mean, you know, so but Duke played a good game now. I like that quarterback.
Yeah.
That quarterback pretty decent. They talk about he might be a first rounder now.
They had a couple of D linemen on there too, man, making some good plays.
They got 19 and 94. Them some dogs, man.
Yeah, they was balling out, man. They was balling out for sure.
Yes, they're gonna see in a couple of weeks. They play Notre Dame coming up soon. Duke. We're gonna see what they made out of.
Well, I mean, isn't Lawrence Taylor a Tar Heel? Didn't he come from that way?
Yeah. He went to North Carolina. Yeah.
Lawrence Taylor, and also the one we had, Dallas had Greg. I keep forgetting his. I forget his last name.
I'm gonna tell you who I saw out there. His son played with the Tigers, but I saw Jeremiah Trotter. Man, that joker is huge, man.
Yeah, Trotter. Yeah, man, Trotter Jr.
No, I'm talking about the dad. I seen the dad. I talked to him for a second out there.
Oh, the dad. Okay, yeah.
That joker huge, man. I didn't know that joker was that big, man.
Wow.
Yeah.
Football size.
Yeah, but they in trouble, man. They
have long.
Florida State might put up about 70 on them, man.
Oh yeah.
I think Florida State is getting a little too much hype at the beginning. I mean, it's one game, man. You know what I'm saying? They act like Florida State is like the Florida State of the 90s after one game.
No, I ain't gonna go that far, but
yeah, I'm saying it's too early.
They're better than us. We're losing to Duke
because LSU, man, since Kelly took over, they haven't been the same anymore.
I think this gonna be Kelly last year, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you better believe that.
This gonna be
he didn't start off good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He talking all that trash that they're gonna blow out. They were gonna blow them out, but look what happened. They got blew out.
Yeah. He don't get it together. He gone.
Allison said,
"Yeah, but hey, it's gonna cost him a lot of money."
Oh yeah,
buy him out.
They don't care.
I know. I see that.
Them boy got money. Those coaches don't never leave broke, bro. No. They play them guys. They will buy them coaches. I mean, they put a pretty penny to buy. Like, look at Chip Kelly. Look what Chip Kelly left. I couldn't believe it. He crashed the Eagles into the ground.
Yeah.
And he left the Eagles. Eagles tightened him up.
Yep.
Big money.
Went and got another job.
Went and got him another job.
Yep.
Crashed the Eagles into the ground.
Yep.
He was horrible.
Yeah, UCLA now.
Yep.
That took our running back. Horrible. Allison says, yes, Tyrone. Tony is a great guy and coach. And Kassan Carter says, Florida State will put up a minimum 45 against Clemson. Wow.
Yeah, especially if the offense can't control the ball. They defense just got wore down, man.
I ain't gonna be watching the game.
And then everybody, if you think about it, everybody in ACC is gonna be. They're gonna try to show Clemson up because guess what? Clemson did when they played them.
Clemson dragging them. You know,
they dragged them. You know,
I'll never forget when they first got in the ACC. Florida State scored 57 on them.
Yeah.
And it was embarrassing. And I lived to see Clemson turn around and drag Florida State. So if they're in a position now to get dragged, they better just get ready for their dragging. And Julia, if you're listening to this right now, I don't want to hear
it. Trust me, if she was listening, she would have been there and said something.
I tell you, and South Carolina didn't look much better against North Carolina. I tell you, they were supposed to have a better team this year.
Man, look what they're running back. I mean, the guy from Fort Dorchester.
Yeah.
I mean, starting running back. Come on, man. You a quarterback and you're starting running back?
Yeah. When I saw that, I was like, what in the world?
It's that same old thing, man. I mean, it's sad to say we talking 2023, but these guys are quarterback. They go to college. Well, now you're in a quarterback. You could be a defensive back. You can be a running back.
Yeah, he settled for that because other schools wanted them. even after he was at South Carolina, but he wanted to stay there.
Right.
And,
right.
So it's now that guy they got there now, that's the backup that came from South Florence. That guy's the real deal, man.
Yeah.
And
you talking about number 7?
No, he's like 16 or something like that. Black guy.
16. Okay.
Yeah, he's not starting. He's freshman, but
okay.
Yeah, we'll see what they're gonna do with him though.
K-Son says Death Valley will be a ghost town come Thursday.
Confident.
Don't they play Coastal Carolina or somebody like that?
They play
Charleston. They play Charleston Southern Saturday.
Southern.
Yeah.
God,
I tell you what, if Charleston Southern beats them or keep it close, they might as well go ahead and shut down for the whole year.
Yeah. Go ahead and shut it down for the year. Pull the plug.
If they don't put
you know my old coach at Albany State, he's the head coach at Charleston Southern now.
Okay.
Man, Coach G.
Hey, you know what though? It's them coaches, it's them teams like that catch you sleeping.
Nah, them just they better put up at least 60 points, man.
They better put up 60.
I told Larry said, yeah, we ain't gonna drop. So Larry, they're gonna drop below. Yeah. They're not gonna be a top 20 team. I said, you must be see the same game we looking at.
Man,
them boys got beat down. I mean, beat down.
Yeah.
Duke was a better team. I mean,
oh yeah.
Yeah, if you lose to Duke and football is not their strong.
Well, see, once they let them guys hang around, man. Once they let them hang around, them guys started getting more and more confidence, and that was it, man.
Yeah, because actually they had some drives right at the goal line, fumble, pick up, all of that, and that just turned it around.
Missing field goals, field goal block. Yeah, but they wasn't coached up. Because you miss a field goal, get a field goal block. Come on, man. I mean, low short field goal. Come on, man. That's to me, that's coaching.
And Dabo was on the sideline like he was yelling and all of that, and they were just like he was losing his mind. And I was looking at just how the guys was looking at him. They're like, yeah, whatever, you know. Like, and that's a sad thing because if he already lost that team
already,
and this is the beginning of the year.
Oh boy, by the end of the year, he'll be writing his resignation out.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's an incredible. That's a serious emotional roller coaster to be on because you brought life back to Clemson. There's life after Danny Ford. You know, we haven't seen a national championship since 1981. Homer Jordan, Danny Ford. You came back down and y'all guys didn't do it just once. Y'all guys did it back to back, and then y'all blistered. I mean, blistered one game. Blistered Alabama. You know, the bully. Y'all hit the bully in the mouth. I couldn't even believe. You know what? I couldn't even believe they beat him like that. I didn't watch the game. I was listening to it coming back from where I was coming from, and I couldn't believe it. I thought this was like War of the Worlds or something like that, a fiction story. I said, ain't no way that these boys that we beat in Alabama like that. I mean, blistered them. And now to say that you guys lose to Duke, not in basketball, in football.
But you know what I noticed with most leaders, and you can talk about football, you can talk about pastors, you can talk about supervisors. If you see how he came in, Dabo, the way he came in and where he's at right now is a whole different. He's more cockier. He said, like he was when he came in, it was all about, I'm a Christian man and blah, blah, blah. And, and then what ends up happening with these guys, they start feeling themselves. They think they're bigger than what they're supposed to be. And they start saying things that they should be keeping to themselves. But because they think they're that person, they think they can keep on saying these things and it doesn't affect no one. And that's what's going on with Dabo right now. Dabo done ran his mouth so much or whatever that is coming back and biting him in the behind.
Oh, yeah.
What did he actually say? I didn't hear it.
Well,
he was complaining about, Dion with the transfer portal and
the recruiting.
And of course, he's a Trumper. You know, he started getting a little politics involved.
Right.
And after that, I just lost it for Dabble.
Yeah, they didn't want the kids to get paid. They shouldn't get paid. They get their payment.
NIL,
get education, and
he's filthy rich.
Yeah.
How you don't want the kids?
Yeah,
to
he
get
makes
paid?
$10 million a year.
Yeah.
Do you remember back in the day when Miami was the superpower and Luke was giving them boys money?
Man, you got to think about it. Clemson was paying them guys forever. You know.
Right.
Well, you know they was playing them back in 81. You know the Booster Club was paying them 81.
They've been doing it for years, man. So now when they really can get some money, he don't like, because when you don't have the control now.
Right.
Don't have the control. And that's the kind of players he want, that he can control.
Wow. Allison Taylor said she met him in person and she had to pray after she met him.
That's
Wow.
Allison said, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the, y'all know, yeah, ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's right.
Yeah.
Kason says Dabble office is already half lead. He just waiting
for
words the last few boxes out in one trip.
I'm telling you,
hey,
you don't get
it needs to be.
Yeah,
but that was, hey, but listen, them Clemson fans, they putting up with that.
No.
Now I'd like to hear what they saying now. They raising Cain now.
Well, they was raising Cain because they dropped that far. They didn't think they were supposed to drop that far. I was like, heck, before if Ty was there, I was looking at it on the TV. Man, there was more people going out than there was coming in.
You better
they got tired of it. They just like, they Clemson football here.
Man,
I was like, where the fans at? I mean, Clemson only 2 hours from Duke?
About 4 hours. Now they had a good bit. They had a good bit, but man, fourth quarter, them jokers started clearing out of there, man.
Right.
They started clearing out, man. And at one time, there probably were more Clemson fans than Duke fans. But like I said, they started clearing out, man. And
that remind me of Burns.
I mean, that's why I would think there would be more Clemson fans there anyway. You know,
it was a lot there, man. And it just got ugly, man. Joker just started leaving, man. They couldn't believe it, man.
That's a bad feeling because you know what? If your team is winning and it's cold, you ain't cold. But if your team is losing and it's cold,
I sat right there and them dang students were messing with me. Hey, I told them, hey, party hard. Hey, a couple of them had to pull back. Them jokers ready to jump down on the field, trying to jump over this wall. I said, man, you about to break your damn leg trying to get on
Some of them did. Some of them did. But then, like I said, the Clemson fans for years, they done got used to a special type of football.
Oh, yeah.
And what they saw the other night,
it wasn't there, man.
That was like Berkeley against Burke. When you used to play Burke, Coach Watson said, he told us, hurry up and get on the bus. So when you got on the bus, them boys, we may have beat y'all on the football field, but boy, when it came down for us leaving, them boys, we done had rocks, bricks, all kinds of stuff throwing out.
To that little damn alleyway.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. It ain't gonna be pretty. I can tell you that.
Hey, I remember we beat Burke in 85. Wenders told us, hey, get straight on the bus. Go straight to the bus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta get out of there.
Yeah. Waterboro. And Waterboro, you had to go under there. I mean, them jokers throwing bottles at me, man. You run under that damn stadium, them jokers throwing stuff at you, man.
What, throwing bottles at y'all?
Man, look, man. Hey, them jokers crazy, man.
You would if you didn't have pads on, you would have been glad to have them on when you actually was in them places. Because you needed it.
Yeah.
You needed it.
Them boys up there drinking now, and they parents and preachers and doctors and professional people and throwing balls at kids.
Joe don't care, man.
Right.
They didn't care at all.
Right.
Yeah, they're kind of bad down there at James Island too. Then it's that you way out there, you don't know what the hell gonna happen.
Right. Right. Yeah, man. But Clemson got a long way, man. They got a long.
I mean, it's still early. Hopefully, he can change it. You know, he can get it going.
Hey, we beat Stall so bad we had to run on the bus, and the coach yelled, "Duck!" Rocks was hitting the bus.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ball Well, we ain't never played Garrett, but I know some guys that are from down there from Garrett, man. Them guys were wild as hell, man.
Yeah,
crazy, man.
Hey, boy, you get a concussion after the game.
Yeah,
How you got your concussion?
You better keep your helmet on, man. Hey, keep on everything.
Keep your helmet on.
I always remember we went down to Buford, and Buford blistered us, man, like 60-something to 3. And we was happy. Man, Coach Gooden was driving the bus, boy. We laughed. Coach Watson stand up and said, in my life, you know Coach Watson was coaching for a long time. He said, I never saw a bunch of happy losers.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Yeah, those were the times, man. It was a good time. But Hardy said it's early, but Hardy, and I'm not trying to be funny. Their offense looks real vanilla. When I say that, they only got one guy, number 11, I think, on their offense.
Number one,
a receiver. That's it, bro.
Now 11.
That's it.
Them guys.
Not saying that's it. That's all they got.
Them guys don't get no.
Receiver
they try to get the ball to them quick, let them make plays, but they can't.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah, they want to have this up tempo, getting the ball out, but you need some dogs out there.
Right.
Yeah, they haven't had that in the last 3 or 4 years. I mean,
since Justin Ross and Williams and them boys left there, they ain't had that, man.
Guys ain't coming to me. I'm gonna tell you, this is a new day where players don't have to wait around for you no more, because like you said, they got that transfer portal. Hey, man,
they're gone.
Yeah,
and that's a good thing.
I like it. I like it in a way.
I do too.
It evens out a little more.
Allison said Eau Claire was hard to beat too. Hey, but you know what, HP, and you know what? I think that also it kind of, like people are gonna have to start giving Dion respect. They didn't want to give him respect as a coach, but they're gonna have to start giving him respect, because one thing he can do, he can put a team together.
Oh yeah,
he can put a coach together too.
But Dion hired the right people.
Right, he could put a coaching team. He could put a coaching staff together.
And another thing is too, the people buy into him.
Yeah,
they buy into him, and that's the most important thing. When your team have confidence in you and they believe in you, and they buying into him.
Yeah.
There's only one disadvantage I see. If you're a regular guy and Dion leaves that program and you coach after he leaves, you're not going. You on look that whoever's coaching Jackson State right now. When Dion comes, Dion brings a present with him.
But see, TC was there for a while though. That guy that was the head coach now,
right?
He was down there for a while. He had those guys, so he's respected. That was the thing about him.
Yeah.
So Dion brought the light, and now he got more to work with.
Right. Well, I'm just saying, anybody who comes behind him,
you got
don't look to do what Dion did.
No, it's a big difference.
Yeah,
another mechanic. Well, Dion's notoriety, man.
Right.
People go come to this because people trying to come to Colorado now because he's Dion. I heard him say something about he was talking to somebody the other day on the other team. Somebody's star player.
Well, that's one of the guys that he used to coach in high school.
Okay,
I think it was a running back
in high school.
Yeah,
from TCU.
Yeah,
he coached the kid when he played for Dion.
And then I was looking at some other different storylines, like his son, the head coach, I believe, for TCU, didn't want to recruit him because it said he was saying that he didn't think he was that good and all of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
so his son came in there with a chip on his shoulder, I'm gonna show you how good I am now.
He hang 500 yards on.
Yeah.
And some of those, and it would have been more if some of the passes wasn't dropped.
Yeah.
It would probably been 600 something yards.
Kason said, I'm watching this pitiful replay now. Say Dabo just looking down at the ground, bent over in disgust. I know he drank a lot that night. Allison says his son Shador, forgive the spelling, was great.
Oh yeah.
He was, man. He was.
Yeah, he was.
He really, and I saw that. I saw the thing that Holly had put out there. I saw it a couple of days earlier, and then I saw it when Holly put it out there. Tom Brady and Allison's talking about it now. Tom Brady is coaching him.
He's coaching him for years, man.
And see, you know what? That's the big thing right there too, Bo. You're a pro player. Pro players look out for other pro players.
Yeah,
if you connected.
Michael Irvin was down there talking to the wide receivers. I saw Warren Sapp.
Terrell done been down there.
They're talking to the defensive backs, you know. And
you know what it is? I think even with Tom Brady also too, but I think also too, this is what's making Debo and the rest of these coaches like this, stick to what you can do and keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, that's it.
What you're kind of spurring is racism.
Yeah.
And it's hard for you to actually coach people that don't look like you and say the stuff that you say and get the respect.
Yeah.
So now everybody's coming in and saying, look, even if you just stay 1 year or 2 years with Colorado, we're going to make this thing stick for you because you're not just representing Colorado, you're representing us. So you got pro players, Pro Bowl players, Hall of Famers coming down and saying, don't worry about it, D. I got your defensive line. I got your defensive back. I got your offensive line. And they're teaching these guys. And mostly, and if you hear most of these other coaches that talk, they actually talk the same thing that they used to do, that Dion is doing right now. Now they're talking trash about it. They used to do it all before.
Nick Saban always ran a pro offense, a pro defense.
Well, not just that. They used to the way they recruited.
Yeah.
It's the way they recruited. They used to go all over the place and they used to use things like you don't want to go to South Carolina State. You don't want to go down to Jackson State. I mean, you can come with us. We'll do this. We do. It's the same thing.
But it's starting to hurt Saban. You know, Saban, and he ain't big on that NIL money either. So he's starting to lose some people.
Right. And see, hey, they got the coach now. I mean, it's not like you getting all these 4- and 5-star players. Now they actually got a coach now.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's showing.
Right. Right. Yeah. And Clemson is a good when you say it's showing because none of those coaches wasn't doing nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Man, I seen a thing they put on the board down there. Clemson had 56 4- and 5 stars.
Yeah.
Duke had
like 5.
3. No, Duke had 3 4 stars.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So they just got outplayed.
Yeah.
Outcoached too.
Outcoached.
Wow.
Allison says that's the first sold out game they had in years. And then Kassan says, don't forget also Texas State had like 45 to 50 transfers. Also, as they beat they beat Baylor Saturday, a smaller Sun Belt conference team.
Right.
Yeah, that portal, man, is something dangerous.
That portal powerful, Bubba.
I like it, man. I love it.
Yeah, I like the
portal. Let's spread the competition out. Spread it out.
Makes it fair.
Tired of seeing Alabama and Georgia every year, you know. Let's spread it out. Give other teams a chance.
Yep.
And you might as well give the college players a choice because it's not fair for them to be a top tier player, but you got to sit on the bench behind 2 other people and you never get no exposure. Nobody ever sees you.
Right. Right.
And when it's time to get drafted, then, you don't get drafted. You got to go and be an undrafted free agent. And, because nobody in the nation never heard of you. But the bottom line is that, if you get that exposure, you go someplace else and get an opportunity to play. And people be like, dog, I didn't know he was that good.
Right.
Gives them an opportunity, man. Absolutely. And you can't pass up an opportunity. Tomorrow, the NFL kicks off. We got the Lions and the Chiefs, man. Who you got, guys?
Chiefs.
Everybody got
Chiefs? I got my homeboy.
Everybody Chiefs. I don't think it's gonna be a cakewalk, but I think I gotta go with the Chiefs too.
I think the Lions should make it an interesting game. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. I've been saying that about the Lions the last couple of years, and they always start off slow and end up fast.
Yeah.
But I for some reason I gotta go with the Chiefs.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Chiefs. I can't go against the Chiefs. Allison said that's what Dabo said. And Allison said she's going with the Chiefs also. Texans and the Ravens.
Ravens.
Yeah, I gotta go with LJ.
Y'all guys going with the Ravens?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what the Texans.
Stroud about to see some stuff he ain't seen before, man.
Yeah, I can't go against them. I can't go against them. But I think the Texans gonna have a better team, you know.
Yeah.
Isan said Lions in an upset. No Kelsey, no Chris Jones either. That's right.
Man, I don't care. Long Jared Goff quarterbacking. Hey, I ain't putting no trust in that guy.
Long you got my homeboy quarterback, and I gotta go with the Chiefs.
Oh, Jared Goff is the quarterback. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. Kason says the Ravens. Allison Taylor says the Ravens. Allison says that's right. That's right. Jared Goff. I'm skipping around. The Bengals and the Browns. I'm going with the Bengals, of course.
Yeah, Bengals. I think Burrow should be back, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he's supposed to.
I'll say the Bengals.
Where they playing? In Cleveland?
Y'all big Cleveland. Kason said, "Oh, never mind, Chiefs."
Oh man, I'm gonna take the Browns, man.
I'm gonna get the Bengals. What?
Yeah,
over the Bengals?
Yeah.
Over Burrows?
Yeah.
All right. I'm
hoping Watson get it back together again.
It ain't just Watson. That offensive line that the Bengals got still can't protect
they ain't make no
Burrows, man. And they got some linemen on the Browns.
They ain't make no changes.
Put some pressure on them.
Buccaneers and the Vikings. Oh boy.
Vikings.
Ooh, Vikings. I can't go with Baker Mayfield. I'm sorry.
I got the Vikings too.
Baker Manziel. Now I gotta go with the Vikings.
The Panthers and the Falcons.
Falcons.
That's a coin toss right there.
Nah.
I think the Falcons.
I'm going with the Panthers.
Yeah, I gotta go with the Panthers on that one too. Yeah, Allison says the Vikings. And then Allison says Kason says the Vikings by 17. Allison's taking the Dirty Birds. And Kason says the Panthers by 3. I got the Panthers on that one too. Cardinals and the Commanders. I got the Commanders.
Commanders by about 40.
I wouldn't say 40, but I'll take the Commanders.
Ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I got the Commanders in that game.
But then, what's his name? Not playing, right? Yeah, he's out.
Nobody playing for the Cardinals, man.
Kyler Murray.
They trade everything off. Jaguars and the Colts.
Jags.
Allison says Commanders. She's laughing, and then Kason says the Commanders by 24.
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Y'all guys got the Jaguars?
Yeah, Jags.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take the Colts on that one right there. Just because of my unlike for the Jaguars. I love the quarterback, but because of my intense hatred of the Jaguars, I'm just joking. I don't know, man. I better go Jaguars. I like that quarterback down there with the Colts, though.
Yeah, I wish him the best.
I wish him the best, but I hope he learn how to damn read the defense.
We gonna see for real. We gonna see for real this week. This ain't no preseason, and this ain't no second string. Everybody been rested. The 49ers and the Steelers. The mayor of Steeler Nation has already said that he's coming on the show And I'm gonna have to apologize to him because earlier in the week I picked the 49ers, and I still am going with my pick. I'm still rolling with the 49ers against.
Hey, Ty, if I lose this game now, I need my $20 back. I got 20 on this game now with the mayor.
You good?
He trying to up it. I'm like, nah, we're gonna stick with 20.
Yeah, you should be good.
I'm gonna pull for my NFC rival team. I'm gonna go with the 49ers. I'm still not sold on their quarterback yet. And yeah, I just want someone to shut his mouth so I don't have to read it every day. So yeah, I'm going with the 49ers.
So K-Son said the Jags by 10. Allison said the Jags. Allison said, K-Son said, but at work, I'm going against the Jags every game down here.
I know that's right.
K-Son said this may be the best game of the week. The Jags and the Colts.
What?
We talk about the Steelers now. The Steelers and 49ers.
Oh, okay.
Steelers
That's probably the game of the week.
No, the game of the week is going to be that night, that Sunday night of my birthday, which is September 10th, because that's when they're going to put us on TV when everybody else get off.
A few moments later,
everybody gets off TV. They will put us on TV.
Well, you better eat all your birthday cake early. You might be
you better celebrate early.
Boy, I can't stand y'all, boy. I really can't stand y'all, boy. Y'all know good. And Allison says the gold rush. She go with the 49ers. And I think that's the weak part. I'm going to tell you, if Pickett come out there and he get protection and he's throwing to that dude, they could be good. And they got the new big blocking tight end that I like from Georgia. That's the one I wanted. But I don't see them. I don't see them being able to stop the 49ers front four. And both of them got
where they playing at?
Pittsburgh.
And Bosa got that money today.
It ain't gonna be Bosa. It's gonna be Hargrave up the middle.
Hargrave is coming, boy.
Oh, they signed Bosa today?
Yeah.
Bosa today. Okay. And Hargrave is gonna be coming. Titans and the Saints. Oh boy.
Who cares?
I gotta go with the Saints.
You going with the Saints on that one?
Yeah, they playing in New Orleans. I go with the Saints. They in New Orleans.
I think I'm gonna go with the Titans.
Yeah, ain't they got the Oakland Raiders old quarterback?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the name? Yeah. Derek Carr.
King Son said you made me in bed. Turn the TV off by 9:30. Allison said yawns. She said next one. Yeah, that's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. The Raiders and the Broncos.
That's a worse game.
That is a worse game right there. What game was
as older people would say, that's worse than.
That's worse than. What game was on TV last year? I think it was on Amazon. It was so horrible. There was a game that was on so terrible last year.
Oh, well, number one, if it was on Amazon, the reception probably was horrible. Added on to the game because they was ridiculous last year.
I mean, Broncos was just, oh my God.
I am looking forward to see if Sean Payton can make my man play a little bit better this year. So,
man, he already told that Joker to stop kissing the babies like he a politician. He need to get his chip.
You know, Russell be talking about him. I don't know what's wrong with Sean, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I'm gonna kiss all the
man.
babies.
Hey, Russell got that guaranteed money. He ain't worrying about studying what Sean Payton saying, man.
And that's the problem.
Studying Sean. K-Son said no airtime, Raiders by 1. Oh, you go with the Raiders over the Broncos? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Yeah, your last two. These last two teams are really depressing me. I'm gonna just say, I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Might go with the Broncos. I might go with the Raiders just to go against Mike on that, just so it'd be interesting. Not that I really care.
It could be a tie. I don't know.
Allison, 2 mules fighting for an acorn. Allison said Russell's worried about Sierra.
Exactly.
My goodies.
Yeah, he ain't been the same since he started getting them goodies.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey,
Throw the man.
Sierra, he haven't been the same.
Can't throw a football. Hey, them Gallo mess you up. You remember Whitney Houston broke up with Randall Cunningham, and Randall was in the crapper ever since then. Randall Cunningham was a good football player. Whitney broke up with the man, saving all my
Didn't he tear up his
love.
knee after Whitney left him?
You. Huh?
Yeah.
He tore up his knee after Whitney left him.
His knee up. Then he started some kind of little business where he been fixing people's house and stuff like that. He had to get a hammer. Huh?
The flat top off.
Yeah.
Flat top off.
Get all that.
It just looked rough.
Right.
Come on, man. Yeah, he was playing good ball, man. Whitney broke his heart. I'm not saving my love for you. Eagles and the Patriots. Let's go, Ezekiel Elliott. Run the ball, Zeke.
Well,
yeah.
Eagles gonna win that one.
I got the Eagles.
In a perfect world for me, the Patriots win that game. In a perfect world, they're going down to Foxborough. I wish it was cold and wet and nasty. Well, no, because the Eagles playing that too. I'm gonna tell you, boy, Jalen Ramsey's been balling out.
Yeah,
not Jalen Ramsey, Jalen Carter.
Well, you know the Patriots defense gonna be great. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah, it'll be a close game, but Eagles will win.
Eagles will win. Yeah, Eagles will find a way to win.
Allison says she got no comment. Kason says Eagles by 10. Allison says, I hope they beat the Buzzards. That's right, Allison. Me too. That's right.
I don't know. Zeke might go off.
Hey, Zeke
might be rejuvenated.
He might be rejuvenated. Hey, they got two big offensive linemen. Let me go ahead and convince
I know Zeke going to run, get a poke chop sandwich.
Yeah, he gonna run the ball. He gonna eat that clock up.
Not the poke chop sandwich.
Poke chop.
That's it.
Sandwich. Rams and the Seahawks. I got the Seahawks.
Seahawks by
30. I got the Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks about 60.
60. The Dolphins and the Chargers.
That's gonna be
that probably gonna be the best game all day.
That should be a good game.
Yeah, that'll be.
I want to see what old Kellen Moore gonna draw up on that game.
See who he gonna draw up. Yeah.
Chargers gonna put some points on the board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Allison says Seattle. Kason says Zeke waiting for week 4. What he waiting for?
My heart with the Dolphins, but my money with the Chargers.
You waiting to get jabbed up. You got money on the Bolts, HB? You think the Bolts will do it?
No, but I'm saying if I had to bet.
Tuna and Lightning Bolts. If you had to bet, you go with the Chargers? I think y'all got
I would put money on Chargers, yeah.
Yeah, they playing it, yeah.
Kelvin Martin.
Miami have a problem going to the West Coast.
Kelvin Martin had
that Herbert, man. That Herbert guy. I wish we'd have had that Herbert guy.
Herbert nasty now. Herbert is nasty now.
Oh, that's gonna be a good game for real, though.
Oh, Hubbard.
It's probably be the best game all day.
Well,
I think gonna be a lot of points on the board.
I wouldn't say all that now, Hardy, but it will be a good game.
A good game, yeah. It'll be a good game. Yeah, it's one of the marquee matchups.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best ones out of that day. Definitely.
Yeah. The Packers and the Bears.
Packers.
Oh, this up for grabs.
That should be a good game too.
I said the Bears.
Two brothers.
I'm going with the Bears.
Yeah, I'm going with the Packers.
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Tell Jordan Love proves me wrong.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bears on that one. Jordan Love nasty though.
I'm gonna go with the Bears.
Yeah.
If they give my man if they give him some room for the quarterback for the Bears, he can be nasty. So.
Then Bears still ain't got no run game, man. They got to depend on that to do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Run for us, run.
Yep.
Allison Taylor said, Allison said, she got the Bears. Kason said the Bears and that Packer losing streak. All right.
Okay.
All right. That'd be a good game. We see it. We see it. That's right. Cause the bad man ain't there no more to say, I own y'all.
Hey, Jordan Love will be better than people think, man.
I think the Bears are going to win that one. Okay, I'm going. With
hey, if he ain't that guy from the USFL, going, he's pretty good too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And now the main event.
What, the Bills and the Jets?
Oh, Bills and the Jets.
It'd be funny.
I'm about to talk about the Bills and the Jets.
The main event. Everybody else get off TV. On my 55th birthday, Cowboys versus the Giants, which I don't look down on the Giants because the NFC East has gotten better, but I think they're gonna get the wrath of Dak Prescott and their quarterback will be getting it. Them boy will be trying to tear his nose off.
I got Daniel Jones MVP.
Daniel Jones will get sting up.
That guy, you must be getting high.
Hey, we paying him $40 million a year.
Daniel Jones.
I think he's gonna be MVP.
Who's we? Not what you would making bets $20 as pop. You can't be paying them that much, Hardy.
40 million. We paying him $40 million. And Saquon getting what? 10? Did he get?
If Saquon would have hold out, he would have got more money.
He would have got his money because
he would have got his money.
Because Josh Jacobs.
I think they would have to pay him. Yeah.
What they pay Josh?
They would have to.
Yeah, they paid.
Josh Jacobs got 12, and what's his name got 11. They ain't giving them guys no money, man.
Dirty boy, that boy dirty. Allison Taylor says, "My heart, them boys." That's right. That's right. Never thought I'd be saying this. Kason, that's right, because Allison was a Giants fan. Hey, absolutely, but now, Alex plays for them, so she's a Cowboy fan. Kason Carter, the Giants win a birthday guy in bed by 9:30 with a TV F4 turn on.
Yeah, we're gonna spoil that birthday.
Boy,
we're gonna spoil that birthday.
Boy, they gonna spoil my birthday.
Hey, this is a fun fact. The Giants have not beat Dallas since Dak actually was the starting quarterback. And that goes back to 2016.
Dak owned them boys. Dak owned
Cowboys.
Dak owned them.
Dak is like 10-2 again.
He got all the receivers. And man, let me tell you something what's gonna happen. If Daniel Jones tries to stick that ball in little holes, and I can say for 1 week, I don't have to worry about Anthony Brown getting burned toast up in the corner. I don't have to worry. I have to say, oh man, Anthony Brown sticking him. Hey, I don't have to worry about that. So now I believe that should be a good highlight game. But I'm not taking anything away from Giant Nation because the Giants have a good coach. They did a lot of things, and I think they just brought in a linebacker, a killer from the Cardinals, didn't they? The Cardinals just traded away a good linebacker.
Yeah, they got Simmons.
Yeah.
Simmons? What?
Yeah.
From Clemson?
Yeah.
He went to the Giants.
He went to the Giants.
Dang.
For draft picks. Hey, Kason said, records are meant to be broken, especially on birthday Sunday. Daniel Jones is another Eli Manning. No, you can't put Dan with Eli because Eli the man now. Eli got his Super Bowls. He got the Bulls. Daniel is cool though, because Daniel, when I started knowing Daniel Jones ain't bright, when he put his head down, you remember he put his head down at the goal line trying to run somebody over from Dallas. You remember that? You remember that? I forgot which year that was, but he put the head. He went head first. Man, he been laying out.
That man was working for his contract.
Yeah,
that's all it was.
And they told him when he wake up, they said the coach took him aside and gave him the smelling salt and said, "You okay?" He said, "I don't have drain damage." And they said that's when they pulled the plug on it.
Not drain.
He said, "I don't have drain damage."
Hey,
that probably his rookie year or something.
Yeah.
Or second year. Probably his second year. So he took over after his second year.
Yeah, we just got one of the Giants offensive linemen. We poached him. Yeah, him on the practice squad. But hey, I'm gonna tell you who could be the key man in that game. Deuce and Lepke. Deuce could run that ball, but I'll be worried about because he's so small. I'd be like, boy, please don't let nobody square up on him good.
Well, that's why they can't square up on him. He's so small.
He is small.
That's what end up now. Emmett was like what 5'9", 5'10".
Yeah.
And the reason why Emmett was so good because he had that big offensive line. By the time they actually tried to get him, he was already gone. They couldn't see him.
He in the secondary.
Yeah.
In the secondary. Because them boy open up the first level. And if he get in the secondary, linebackers ain't gonna stop him.
I think, like I said, I think Dallas is gonna win, but I also would say Mike and Dak is on the clock. They're on the clock.
No, they better not be on the clock. If it's on the clock.
Nah, I said Mike is. I don't think Dak is.
Oh no, Dak is on the clock too.
Dak on the clock.
Yeah, Dak is on the clock.
They ain't paying Dak no $59 million.
Dak is on the clock. Trust me.
Dak got to win a Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, Mike and Dak is on the clock.
Jerry Jones is grimy.
I don't give a dang what Dak do. They're not giving Dak no $59 million.
If Dak win a Super Bowl, brother, they won't give him $59 million.
Okay. All right.
Well, you know what? Because they got to pay Parsons.
Yeah.
Because he didn't want to give big man the money because he was like, "Hey man, we got to pay Parsons, man. Come on in, block for Dak." Man,
I play CD too. CD coming up too, right?
CD coming up. Yeah.
CD too.
Yeah. Like I said earlier, Jerry already got the board set. He just gonna see how it plays out.
They gonna cut some costs though. I think them boy they gonna stop flying. They gonna get a bus and they gonna start like traveling places on the bus, and that gonna save somebody in Dallas. Yeah,
no, they got the money. Jerry Jones got the money to make sure them boys ride good. He just the NFL keeps him in check with that cap. That's all that is.
That cap, that's I call that the Dallas Cowboy cap.
Yeah, that's all that is.
Hey,
that cap.
Hey, look, I done heard other owners saying y'all must be think we like Jerry Jones. Like Jerry Jones is like one of the few owners who own his stadium.
He owned that stadium, bro.
Everybody else got to ask the city and the state and the government or whatever. So
Al Davis was another one with deep pocket too.
Right.
And his son with that. Hey man, what's up with Al Davis' son haircut?
He ain't got no haircut. That is a mess.
Man, who bowl cut that man?
Look, nobody don't.
Oh, you talking about his son?
You got that kind of money, you don't care.
Right.
Yeah, Allison said when he find the hole, he's gone.
You be like Kanye West over there and showing all his bunkie off because you got that money.
You got money.
What's wrong with Kanye? I saw Kanye walking around in Italy barefoot.
Yeah, him and
Italy barefoot.
Him and his girl taking a little nice stroll around Italy or whatever, doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, and got caught. They got caught doing it. You know, when you got that money, man, you just don't care.
No, not at all.
Somebody go take a picture, but it's too much phone out here now, boy. Too much phone. Allison laughing. Allison said, "Mike, you stupid." Yeah, his whole crack was out though. Them boy get his crack on
all his bookie was out.
Yeah.
All his crack out and everything.
And he got the nerve. Hey, then he got the nerve to sing "Jesus Walk."
Well, yeah, he's walking. Right. He's walking.
Man,
they banned him for flashing Allison. Dang, them boy get banned for crack. Oh.
Yeah, he got banned. They tell him not don't come and bring his bunkie crack around there no more.
Yeah, he can't get on the boat no more.
No more.
Wow.
Yeah, you keep your boogie crack over there in the United States. We don't play that mess over here.
Well, crack kills, boy. Crack kills.
Yes, sir.
Crack kills.
Mm-mm.
The Bills and the Jets. I got the Jets. Larry
I got the
Gibbs.
Bills.
I got the Jets, Larry Gibbs.
That's gonna be another good game, I think.
That's gonna be a good
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, that's gonna be the second best game right there.
That could be a good game. That's gonna be a good game.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the second best game. HP.
Second.
So the
Yep.
I'm gonna go with the Jets.
Chargers are
Dolphins, Chargers
that's-
number 1. Bills and Jets number 2.
So how would you say the Dolphins and Chargers number 1, and then y'all would be number 3 to Dallas? The two of y'all.
Nah, I can't see that Giants and Cowboys game. I don't think that's gonna be a good game.
We played the Dolphins this year. No, you remember you keep saying NFC least. NFC's our whole division almost went to the playoff last year. We had 3 teams.
Hey, we should have 3 this year too. Dolphins, Jets, and the Bills. Don't count Bill out either. It might be a 4.
If Tua don't get hurt.
If Bill can get a half decent offense and Tua stay healthy.
Well, he got an offensive coordinator not this year. It's not a damn defense.
Yeah, he got what's his name back? Bill O'Brien back.
Yeah.
We got Bill O'Brien back down there?
Yeah.
Oh. Whatever happened to Romeo Crennel? He out of football together?
Yeah.
He was in Kansas City a few years ago.
Allison says
Andy Reid took over.
Allison says the Jets. Kason says the Jets by 1. I got the Jets in that game too. Kason says whole lot wish coulda shoulda coulda. I pray DeMar don't get hurt again. Yeah, he's gonna be playing. I tell you what, boy, you die on TV and come back and you playing football again. Hey,
he said you wait a minute. He died. You know, Cornell, you just got a way of words that.
Oh boy,
my check, boy. He had died on TV though, ain't he?
Oh,
I mean,
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, he was. I mean, you know,
he was dead.
He had to be resuscitated though.
Yeah.
No,
you know, they did perform CPR on.
They don't resuscitate you if you live it. You ain't know too much live people get resuscitated. That word.
I'm saying they did perform CPR, so
yeah,
you got to resuscitate you. But it was freaky because when you looked at it, like when you first saw it happen, I mean, you didn't think it was that bad, and then the next thing you know, when you saw it after a while, you could see he was in distress. The man,
the guy was doing CPR.
Yeah, you could see it. You know, Allison said she think they should have made him stay in retirement. Hey, I'd be waiting for the eagle to fly. I done played NFL football, and I'm gonna get that full check now for real. Oh no, I'll be doing talk shows and I'll be roasting taters and stuff like that with Lil Churn.
Yeah, it didn't.
I don't think he made he had a number of years yet, man.
Oh man, after that happened, he should be able to retire, right?
No,
they started talking about all of that after he got hurt. Like, you know, you got to be in the league a certain years to get the insurance and all that, and he didn't have none of that.
Yeah, he only been in about 2-3 years.
Right.
About 2 years.
Allison said they agreed to give him his money. Yeah, man, you have a cardiac arrest. You should be able to get paid.
Okay. They probably would have paid him the rest of his contract, and that was it.
Yeah, because that was of course that was a special circumstance. That's probably why. And he was so much people was looking at that situation. So NFL ain't stupid. They do the right. They gonna do the right thing in that situation.
Because it's just a drop in the bucket for them anyway. That ain't no money for them.
I mean, these guys are getting hit. I like I said, I went out for varsity and made a team and took Columbus hit me and made me pass gas, and I knew that football was not for me. So I cheered my boys on from the sideline. Yep, that was the end of my career. Hey, Moody said, "Son, what's wrong with you?"
Yep.
I said, "Man, I quit. Bye."
Mike, you been on Sports Center that evening?
Man, look, I thought there was something wrong. I didn't know a man could pass gas that long.
Boy, Columbus, hey, y'all have some big boys, man.
Now, Columbus was, hey, Buck Wofford got Columbus mad for some reason, and me and him supposed to be boys, and I was actually going out for a pass, and the ball, I saw the ball. I knew something was going to happen because everything stopped in slow motion. Like everything was like slow motion. I saw the ball coming in my hands, man, and everything. And he came, man, and hit me in my gut with his helmet, man. And I just had some pork and beans from my mom and them earlier that day. I didn't think none of that was going to happen. Man, that cat hit me so hard, man. I stayed on that ground and passed gas for at least 2 minutes.
Hey, Mike, you know about y'all class, man. Y'all guy wasn't that big, man. Like Mark Haywood, Johnny Robinson, Eddie Francis, but them guys had some heart, man.
Yeah,
Oh.
Wake Fall, you know what I'm saying?
Leonard, hey, them guys was crazy. My class 84. Man, I used to hang out with 84 every day, man. 84 did not care. I remember I was a little nerd in high school, and I was sitting by them in the thing. I had my school handbook and everything. First day of school, I had my handbook and all that stuff like that. Tyrone, I was making sure, I was trying to follow all the rules. And Mr. Hill came up. We had an assembly, and Mr. Hill came up there, had his plaid pants on. Demboyz was Johnny Robinson, God bless it. They were cursing Mr. Hill out. Mr. Hill! I mean, cussing him out. Hey, I was so scared after that moment. I know I was going to get expelled because I said, God, he's crushing out the principal. These guys really don't care.
Actually, that was a talent show we had.
The little boy got up to tell the joke. You remember? That's what started off.
That's what started off. Exactly.
Hey, you want to hear the one about? And Johnny Robinson favorite curse word start with a B. No, B. Man, listen. I had never been subjected to that before. But I had never had nobody cuss out the principal before. And I was sitting right by him. And I mean, all them boys. I mean, they did not care, man. Oh, God.
Yeah.
I
saw a picture of y'all the other day. Someone took there's what's that thing that's on there's a guy who shows
all the old
pictures.
School, man,
Slicker. Slicker.
Yeah, that's what and I saw a picture of you, Ty. I said, dang, that's when Ty has some hair on his head.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
City Slicker.
Ty had that thing cut like a Gumby one time too. I remember.
Right.
Yeah, he had the Bobby Brown.
He had the Bobby Brown. Him and Roger used to be boys too.
Yes, sir.
Boy, you stick close now.
Yes, sir.
Hey, what year did that guy go through Berkeley? That's City Slicker.
You know what? That's a good question.
Slick is he's
old cat, man.
He's a lot older than us, man.
No, I think he might be early 80s or something, or late 70s.
He's 70s, HP.
Yeah, at least 70s, man.
Yeah, he's 70. Yeah. Mr. Allison said Mr. Hill wife slapped the fire out of him. I knew right then it was over. You saw Mr. Hill wife slap him?
Bobby knew that he was gay. I'm just saying. I don't know.
Allison,
yeah, they did mention that one time though.
For real?
Yeah, I mean,
you had me thinking you was a man.
Oh, boy, y'all dumb boy.
I mean, they say he had kind of like on the other side a little bit, but I don't know.
You could have tell about the pants. You used to wear those Fruit Loop pants back in the 80s. Who been wearing pants like that? Only him and Boy George. Come a comedian.
Oh Lord. Y'all stupid.
Allison said she didn't play with him. Oh, I didn't know his wife would smack him up. I know he had no control of the school, and that's when I knew I was coming to a school where there was no control whatsoever.
Payne and Frazier had more control than he did.
I told Mike them they got me out of trouble one day. I was
Miss what's her name? Miss Lang too.
Miss Lang, Miss Walker.
Yeah, Miss Ling used to be like always. I saw her probably about a year ago, and at first she didn't remember who I was because I used to be in her office all the time. She couldn't stand me. She used to be so sick of me, and we was talking, and it must have came back to her who I was. Because first she said Leo, because they always call me Leo.
Not Leo. Not Leo Barrow.
Leo Barrow.
Damn, man.
Hey, listen, all the fat people look alike. They always call me Leo. That's every time. Leo Barrow. And I mean, I was getting so mad it was pissing me off. And Leo, yeah,
it's the Barrow boys.
Yeah. Doesn't your daddy fix shoes? And I said, no, my dad doesn't fix shoes.
Didn't your family go to Duff's and shut the whole thing down?
I ain't said that.
Hey, they random jokers out of there, man.
I ain't say that. I'm neutral on this one right here.
They random jokers out of there.
He was my classmate.
Oh gosh.
Oh, y'all boys ain't no good.
Oh, y'all are dumb.
Yeah, she called me that, and I think she must have remembered who I was because she was like, "Yeah, Leon, her son Eugene. Eugene's always killing deer. Are you like deer meat?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." And everything we was talking, and then she must have remembered who I was, and the way she looked at me, she said, "Cornell Johnson." I said, "Yes, ma'am." And she said, "Okay, good seeing you, son. I'll see you later." I said, "Yeah, you remember who I was then?" I used to be in her office every day. I used to be in trouble.
You must be really pissed off.
Hey, her son was Eugene Lang, right?
Yeah, Eugene.
Yeah, he came out.
Yeah, he was a pretty good football player.
Oh, Eugene was a good football player? I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He came out in '84.
Yeah, Eugene was crazy too. I had a class with them because I messed around and took American government, and I took, and I don't know why I took it, and economics. And I was in American government with some of the craziest people of the class of '84. I mean, some fool people. And me and Columbus had that class together too. And Marvin Joyner was in there, and Marvin knew everything. He answered all the questions correctly. Marvin and Derek would come there just to take a test. That cat would miss a whole week and come back and score the highest on all. I just couldn't stand that. And man, we'd be in there. And the Columbus, I used to always get in trouble, man, in this clocking class. Always. And matter of fact, that was the same day that what's the girl name? God bless that Barbara Jones was fighting thing. And she had the ward, and she had the wardrobe function.
Doll baby.
No, think doll baby.
Yeah. She was fighting well, Barbara's doll baby, isn't she? She was fighting the other girl. Y'all knew who I'm talking about, Calithia. And that's when Calithia thing got pulled. And it was right in front of our window. And I saw it.
Wait a minute. You said Calithia thing got pulled. What got pulled?
Her blouse got ripped off.
Oh, you said thing. I mean, you want to know what you're talking about. That's all.
Yeah. He's talking in code.
I'm
not going any further on that.
Come on, Pastor.
You're trying to bait me.
Man up, Bubba.
We say, Coach Watson, be a darn man.
Oh man.
Yeah, but those are the picks for this week, man. We'll be moving into week 2 next week. But yeah. First show of the season, and I laughed a lot. Yeah, Irv had to leave a little early.
Did he say bye? Did he close the door? I mean, he just left.
No. He sent a message. He sent me a message.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard old people say he sent me a message.
Well,
I got the leave a message for me.
Hey, what happened to my homeboy or Robbie Williams? I thought he was gonna be on.
Oh man, I ain't send Robbie the thing. I gotta send Robbie the thing. That's
man, I ain't seen Robbie in a minute, man.
And Robbie's
he in Delaware.
He in Delaware?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, Robbie had me.
He in Wilmington, Delaware.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm going up to Delaware Thursday, actually.
Yeah, I was supposed to go up there last year, man. I was gonna try to catch a Cowboy game. You know, I was gonna check out Nick too, man, before he passed away, man.
Yeah. Yeah, brothers, we just don't know the time or you just don't know the time, bro. You don't know. You don't know. So
yeah,
I sure miss his Facebook Live.
I do, man. I miss Nick, man. Yeah. We used to always be talking trash, Cowboys, all the time, bro. You don't know, bro.
Norris wasn't the football, it was just how he was enjoying life, man.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
He was.
Yeah.
Nick enjoy life now. Nick can make you want to go out when you watch him.
Yeah, Norris came out with what? You and Hardy, right?
Norris is a year older than he came out after.
He was a year older. Yeah, a year older.
Okay. He came out in 85.
Yeah, I told you Falou died.
Yeah.
You know
who? Falou too?
Raymond Falou. Yeah.
What?
Raymond Falou's daughter is on my page, and she and I were talking. When me and her were talking one day, and I asked how Raymond was doing, she said, "Man, Raymond's been gone for years."
Wow.
I was so shocked, bro. I said, "What? For years? That's crazy to me."
Man, hey, I remember I used to pick on Falou, and goddamn Norris used to chase me to the bus.
But Norris didn't play. Norris had them hands, boy.
Hey, he never caught me though.
Norris had
I got on the bus just in time.
Yeah, man. Norris had.
Wow.
Oh, he didn't want nobody messing with old Raymond Falou now.
Yeah, Allison said yes, he was. I guess she's talking about Nick, and then Allison says she enjoyed us. Allison, we enjoyed you too. You know these guys.
Yeah.
Hey, Cornell, before I leave, you want me to put your goats in? Oh shit! I should have asked that when we was actually not off.
Man, I got no goats, man. I got no goats, man.
I know you don't want them guys to know that you still got two goats down the road there, but I'll make sure they in.
I appreciate it, man.
No problem, Corn.
I appreciate you looking out for me. Like,
hey, Hardy, where you gonna be at, man? Because you be traveling more than me. I mean, you be to Miami one day and the next day.
Yeah, I'll be back there. I'll be back there tomorrow. We got a game on Saturday. As a matter of fact, Larry Gibb, you make sure you out there on Saturday night. We playing Larry Jr. Team on Saturday night.
Okay.
What was y'all score the other night?
Fort Lauderdale University.
Allison said, "Mike, go eat a bucket of chicken."
Not a bucket of chicken.
Make sure it's Popeyes, now. Make sure it's Popeyes.
I'm so tired of Popeyes, man. And I tell you, if you ever see one of them chicken trucks, man, you'll never be the same.
You don't even want no more anymore.
You wouldn't even want
Bojangles, man.
You a Bojangles, man?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
okay.
I hate Bojangles.
Corner, what you a KFC, Bojangles, and Popeyes together?
He just
I'm Popeye.
Man, I had an old greasy piece of Church's chicken one day, a couple years ago. That kind of turned me, man, from chicken. I'm more of a fish man.
Okay.
Yeah, I like. Well,
that's the time you ate Church's chicken and had diarrhea for 2 weeks.
Man, stop telling all that man's secret, man.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I'm sorry, Cornell. My bad.
He's at the bubble guts.
The bubble
I
guts.
got these bad guts. Oh, Allison did say it though. Allison said later, guys. Allison said Dodge's chicken. Yeah, Dodge got good chicken. I like the turkey leg.
Yeah, that turkey leg be good now.
Turkey leg chicken. I know it got probably about enough salt in it to kill 60 people, but turkey leg
it'd be good.
Like they said up there in Charleston, Dodgers. You going to Dodgers chicken? Yeah, I'm going to Dodgers.
All right, fellas, I'm getting out of here, man. I gotta get up in the morning.
Hey man, y'all guys have a wonderful night, man.
Hey, brother Johnson, y'all be good, man.
Thank y'all for coming.
Peace out, bro.
Yeah, man.
All right.
I enjoyed y'all guys. Y'all guys is crazy, man.
And go fans.
Oh man, shut it up.
We gonna take it away with the promo.